That's what, yep. We're gonna die. That's what I hate about master mode. That right fucking there. Everything else I can deal with, but that right fucking there is the part that pisses me the fuck off the most. Really? You motherfuckers, do you not understand how angry I am right now? I am just going to destroy all of you without a second thought because this isn't even personal. I am just raging right now. Okay. What I don't like the most about master mode is that there is a split second sometimes between the actual deployment of the Guardian's laser beam. I just got very, very angry very quickly. In the regular game, we're breathing, we're fine, everything is fine. It falls into a rhythm. There is an exact rhythm that you can get used to, and it's lovely. But in master mode, it is not like that. And that is my #1, clearly rage-inducing feature. Copy the thing if you're a sub. If you're not a sub, we'll just be like, yay, we're here. Huzzah. And I don't know, jazz hands or something. And, what do I press? If you were really a dom, you wouldn't ask for someone else's opinion on what to do. Oh! Yeah, anyway. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I really just couldn't. Anyway, that's why the channel is marked for mature audiences only. Even though I myself am very immature at times. Whew, faked up. Swing. Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the swine of your eyes. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death wish, that's a good God, when we give you my wife. No, you cannot have my wife. She's my wife. Mine. My wife. Hello. Why are you hiding in a corner? That doesn't seem very effective. Whee! Aga! Da 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 da. Ah! Come on. Come on. Here. Step it. Step it. Step it. Step it. Whoa! Wait. Oh! And thus she dies. Nice, not with a bang, but a murmur. Ah! No! Oh God! This is my favorite thing that happened after the Hollow Knight moment, and we were talking about it earlier on stream. This is fucking incredible. I meant to put it on the end screen and turn my microphone off, and the buttons are right next to each other. Yeah, shirt. This is just a continuation of the ad and why it makes so much sense that this is my first line of merch. For a new year. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hang on, let me, where's the, where is it? Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain and singing and dancing in the Sweet-oop, boop-a-dee-doop. You gotta stop fucking dropping me directly into the paths of these monsters. I'm putting on chapstick. I don't have fucking time for this. Oh, let's head over. Why are you jumping over lamps? Yeah, no wonder you're uncomfortable. You're making stupid choices. We've been playing for 4 seconds. Calm down. Oh my god. I can't take you anywhere. This is why I don't ride a horse for the majority of my game. It's just too much work. See, this guy's horse is well behaved, and you're just running into people. 14 tiny arm length. Exactly. I'm just stacked all the time. Oh my god! I'm sorry about your ears. I just didn't expect this. You realize we can keep going. All right. Hello. Welcome. Good afternoon, evening, day. We are back to playing some more Spiritfarer. And yeah. That's that. Okie dokie. I hope everyone is having a lovely time of day, wherever you are. Wait, I always lean the wrong way. Scratch the cat. Pet cat. Oh. Wait. No. Hang on. Hang on. I already started this. I think I accidentally selected the wrong save file. Because I've done a lot. Probably not a lot in the context of the game. But, I mean, I've done like 2 3/4 streams worth. And I play for like 3 hours at a time. So, there we go. That is correct. Am I moving? Is that what's happening? I always forget that you can't. Zoom out. That's me finishing a sentence. Congratulations, brain, because I think that's all I'll be able to do today. Parkour! Nope, I'm not trying. Wait, why are you upsetty spaghetti? Oh, hungry. Doesn't like Etchel's banging. Ah. Okay, well, I have many food. Would you care for some paella? Okay. Better. Doesn't like Etchel's banging. I don't know what I can do about that specifically. But I am sure there's something for me to do. Because this game is basically just about constantly making other people feel better. And that is what I do in real life, so I'm good at it. There we go. Rocks! Come, kitten. Let us chop you down a tree. Wait, humble abode for whom? Logs. Oh. Cute. Alright, what should I put there? Quartz, limestone, coal. I have 22 copper ores. Oh, goodness. Oh, Daffodil. Let's see what I need. Daffodil, my love. Come here, little chicken. Come on. Why are you over there? Kitten. What are you doing? Alright, well, I tried, but like a true cat, I will leave you to your own devices, and you'll come over when you feel like it. I have a request from someone. A tools workshop. I have that. Guest house. So I've built those things, right? Cool. That's fine. I have a garden. I have a kitchen. I have a loom. I built a foundry. A sheep corral. I need oak planks and copper ingots. I have copper, but I haven't been able to turn it into an ingot. I have a nebula thread. Okay. Aluminum ingot. Fascinating. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot more oak planks. So let's plant some oak trees. Actually, while I'm here, may as well water the plants. Consider yourselves watered. And then we'll just plant a bunch of oak trees. Can you plant more than one? Oh, no, okay. And then one limestone. Alright. Cool. Thank you. Oh, it's honkshu time. Alright, well in that case, I'll plant some carrots, and some turnips, and some turnips. Oh my, this seems complicated. Let's just try with one. Oh. How very Valheim of you. So... Okay, well that didn't do shit. I probably have to have a tutorial. Oh. Letters. Greetings from Fudogawa. Experience the wonders of the great outdoors. You can now take a tour of the city. See the shops, visit our shrine. Take in the sights. Available now in Fudogawa. Okay. Astrid. Wait, what was I... What voice did I give her? I don't remember. Oh well, moving forward. While the two of us caught up on the latest gossip, I forgot to give you something. I found this while flipping the magazines, and it made me think of you. It definitely fits your style and panache. Also, I heard the rumor your husband could be in Iwashima countryside. It might be worth checking it out. I'll keep asking around just in case. Your old friend, Olga. I don't feel like I should have read someone else's letter, but it's too late now. Alright, honkshu time. CPs. Bell time. Ring-ding-a-ling. Waken Z the fuck up. Are we still here? Do you have trees for me? No? Rude. My sisters and I have been traveling the sea for ages. People of the ocean are in dire need of financial help. Did you know people have no savings? Yes, I knew that intimately. If you side with us, you're sure to earn more than your imagination can muster. We play the market of logs and ore. In no time, your investment will be doubled, even tripled. Just jump on my back. Invest in our sailing enterprise. Stella! Are you all down there? Alright, I'll see you later then. Okay, thanks. What is dinging? Was I cooking something the last time I played this? I took a full week. Grain salad. Interesting. I have so many carrots. A mix of grains and veggies to make your day a better day. Hey. Simply beautiful. Do you feel that heat, Munchkin? Do you smell these fragrances of molten metals and heavy machinery? This is where the magic happens. We are going to make some beautiful things in here. Let's go inside so I can explain how it works. Okay. Where are you? What? Where? What inside? Because you're going to a different... This is outside. Inside is over here. I think you and I have very different definitions of inside and outside. A letter, you say? From Olga? This is so nice of her. Olga had news about Giovanni's whereabouts. Iwashima countryside, you say? Oh. Okay. We should probably go take a look. And what? An inspiration for a house? For me? How thoughtful. Can't deny it, Olga knows me so well. Yes, indeed, I would be very happy to have such a nice den to live in. And it's always pleasant to know someone's thinking about you. I mean, you could have thought about this yourself, of course. But don't worry, I know you're very busy, Munchkin. Stella's facial expressions are entirely too relatable. Being the Spiritfarer and all. It's okay, I won't begrudge you. No, you'll just point it out and make me feel like shit in a passive-aggressive sense, but you're not actually gonna do it in an aggressive sense. And I know you. You'll build this nice cabin aboard as soon as you can. You're so resourceful after all. Thanks a lot, Stella. I can't wait. Okay. Let's see. Hoops's house. I need linen, fabric, and slate. I don't know how to get slate. Oh, it won't even let me look at it to graph things. I probably can't fit it on the boat as is anyway. So let me edit things a little bit here. Dang it, it's too tall. That could fit there, but that is of the same height, which presents an issue. However, if I move the kitchen elsewhere, what if I move the kitchen yonder, move this uppies, and move this. Then, put it there for now. For now. And then, rats, so bugs. Up. Okay, all I have to do is put that up one. So that's good. And then... That's actually rather cute. Alright. I like that better. Should I go uppies one, though? Yeah, why not? Oh, but then the ladders don't intersect. That's bizarre. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. So I can't build anything until I can build anything. Let's do this. Oh my. Stella, this is a first-class foundry you've got here. Even I myself couldn't have done better. Simply stunning. Thank you. It came from a template. Let me run you through the basics. This is a complex machine and you have to be careful around it. First, you have to load ore in the furnace. Then you have to throw coal in the burner to power it. The machine will then reach its working temperature. Then whatever ore you deposited in the furnace will be smelted into ingots. The bellows on each side of the furnace will make the heat go up. Each metal will behave differently, but once the right temperature is reached, the fusion starts. You'll have to make sure the temperature remains at the right level. Below it, the process simply stops, and above it, well, the whole boat will explode. You don't want to see this happen, Munchkin. And that's it. I told you all you needed to know. Have at it. Oh, thanks for the... You gave me copper ore? Okay. Well, let's do 5 of them then. And then we'll do 5 of those. You are standing in my way. Oh gosh. I see. Oh. So the you are in the way. I did it. Is that it? That must be it. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1. Great work. Oh, Stella, how I wished all the metal workers I met were as gifted as you are. You look so small and weak. How dare you? But you danced around the smelter like a veteran forge master. I'm so proud of you. This is a splendid machine, and I'm sure you'll put it to good use. I'll even indulge myself and use it from time to time if you're okay with that. I am okay with that, but I wish you'd throw slightly less shade in my direction. What's happening? You.
Stella, I'm longing for something to bring great joy into my life. Obviously, I'm talking about food. Firstly, something of substance and from the earth. Maybe a nice little grain salad.
Is that because I have 5 of them and I just learned how to make that recipe? Oh, wow. You got very tall very quickly.
A delightful hearty mix. It was always a favorite of mine.
Yeah, sure. Come here.
Oh, Stella. Is there anything better on this earth than a bowl of grain salad?
Yes, a steak.
It's by far my favorite. This will fill me up with unbridled joy. Thank you so much, my dear.
Have fun digesting it in 30 to 90 days. Quick! There isn't really a fire, but I wouldn't mind a nice hot dish to warm me up. I don't remember what I fed you last, so this should be interesting. Here, have some paella. Oh, you can't do shellfish. Fuck! Bouillabaisse also has shellfish. Steamed shellfish? Definitely not. What about a green salad? Thanks, I love it. It looks like cake. Everything that I give you looks like cake. Here, frog.
I was hungry as usual, so I did something about it. I went outside the boat and gathered some berries, but I went a little overboard. I have too much. Here you go. Have a wonderful day.
You gathered too much. 2 strawberries? Too much? Will you eat bouillabaisse?
The service on this ship was incredible.
Okay, great. Everyone has been fed. Except for me, because I don't eat, apparently. Giant turtle lady? Are you back yet? Should I water my plants? Whoosh. Those don't need to be watered. Giant turtle lady. Nope. Okay. So, in order to improve things, I see. Okay. Oh, that's the guest house. I don't care about improving that. Well, fire glow. Interesting. Bloom. No. I need... Oh! I can do that? I can't give him a plant yet, but I could give her a table. Sure. Okay. And then, what about you? I need slate and linen fabric. Nothing there. I need 2 maple planks. I can... Oh, I can build that. Okay. And then... So I need 2 maple planks. So let me then... Hippity-hoppity... to... my least favorite place on this entire boat. Hello! I meant to do it on time, but no, you're totally fine. I haven't been streaming that long. Thank you very much for the good vibes as well. I really appreciate it. How was dinner? I hope you had the tastiest of foods. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay. Sure, I will use up all of my maple logs. And it's gonna go very badly. Yep. It's gonna be all sawdust. Yeah. Okay. I think the key is to not fuck it up. Sushi takeout. Ooh, yeah. That sounds like the correct action after having sushi takeout. I made my weight in curry, and I will be eating curry for the rest of my life, which is always worth it and delicious. But that's pretty much how it's gonna be for me as well. I'm just not gonna get better at cutting up these logs. I'm just... Wow, that was abysmal. Maybe instead of trying to make fluid motions, I should... Nope. Like, maybe I should just, like, press the button as opposed to pressing and holding the button, but that also does not work. Why would they do this? Why would they build in such a cruel game mechanic? Everything else about this game is wonderful and heartening and uplifting and wholesome. And then there is the torture chamber. And I hate it. Now, why did I do all of this shit? To improve someone's home, I think. Yeah, yours. Alright, I see. Spice it up a little bit, I guess. Okay, so I fully improved Gwen's lodge. Cool. Okay, can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I don't have fire glow. And I need things that I don't have for that. I like that in order to add a Monstera plant to Summer's little house, it's not that you need a Monstera plant, it's that you need an oak log and a leek. Makes total sense. Yep, absolutely. Oh, I do believe 'tis honkshoe time. Alright. All in a day's work. I built a table and cut up some logs. Wakey, wakey, motherfuckers! Ring-ding-a-ling! Big turtle lady, are you back yet? Turtle lady! Fine. I'll just water my plants instead. Ah! Didn't mean to water that one twice. But unlike in real life, it won't negatively affect it. Someone has something to say to me. Oh, it's Gwen! You're fucking welcome! Let me just get that out of the way.
Wow, the house looks so much better. As if everything had been designed with my happiness in mind. The textures, the tones, the coziness. It's perfect. Look at you, listening to me and building such a nice cabin for me. I won't forget this.
Did the words thank you actually come out of your mouth? I know other words that meant thank you did.
Come closer, don't be afraid. You're so pretty, Munchkin. You remind me so much of how I used to be when I was younger.
Were you not always a large bobcat-like individual? Did you look like a human? Did you just grow your hair out? Is that what's happening? Are you talking to Daffodil?
I used to wear a red ribbon in my hair, just like the magazines. The boys always noticed me, you know. I could have had Tony, the barber's son.
Oh yeah, he would have had a field day with you.
He was quite rich and had a red convertible. Or even Al, the ski champion. Oh, Al, he had the nicest butt.
Okay.
But Giovanni, Giovanni. Whatever I did, whatever happened, he always made me smile. His eyes looked like shooting stars. His hair smelled like morning dew. But enough of this. Daydreaming won't get us nowhere. Let's do something productive. Aren't your crops in need of water?
No, actually, I just watered them. You micromanaging feline. If it now says that they are, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. Everybody constantly wants something from me. Leave me alone. I'm cutting up plants. Oh, I see. So when they have the little rainbow thingy that comes up over them, it means you get seeds back. I understand now. I need more linen thread, so I'm gonna plant a bunch of this. In real life, I actually just bought some little hanging planters to hang off of the bed. I have a raised bed that I have an herb garden in. It's a very small herb garden. There are only 4 herbs. There were 8, but then now there are only 4, and we won't talk about why. 4 of them are still alive, and so now I'm trying to, I bought some little hanging planters so that I can grow some more, like, herbs and stuff.
When the dragon found me back home, I knew I had to leave. I felt I wouldn't heal unless I left. I didn't know it then, but I needed love. And no love was to be found in this accursed place. But in my exile, I met your aunt.
And they were roommates.
I had never seen anyone as joyful as Rose, filled to the brim with uncontainable life. You remind me a lot of her, Stella. She nursed me back to health, little by little. Without her, well, the dragon would have taken me. Right there, I'm sure of it. And I never would have met you. She taught me, not as one normally teaches, but by opening my eyes to what was already within. To the rich interior life, unquashed by the dragon. Unquashed by my father.
Oh, so you have daddy issues.
To the interconnectedness of all things. To the universal love. This immense debt I owe her.
It's about $85,000.
Well, maybe that's why I feel the need to teach you.
Okay, thank you for that insightful but also somewhat non-starter of a conversation.
I'm thinking pork chops are way into my heart.
Again, I do not have pigs. I did not have pigs last week. I have not somehow in the last week of not playing this game acquired pigs. Be a deer and what?
You wouldn't happen to have a little something to eat on you, would you?
I just fed you like 5 minutes ago. Eat some steamed shellfish and leave me alone. Why does it look like a sand? Did you make my steamed shellfish into a sandwich? I mean, more power to you, but where did you get the bread? If you had the bread on you, why didn't you just eat the bread?
You know, when I accepted that promotion at Global, I genuinely thought I could succeed. And I almost did. If it weren't for my sickness, I could have made a difference. When I moved upstate, I had to have my piano and my sewing machine transferred.
Are you gonna ask for more things for your house? I just finished fixing your house and you told me it was perfect. Nothing is ever good enough for you.
So I just stayed there after to avoid the trouble. Everywhere I ran into the McMillans.
God damn those McMillans.
Chad always wanted me to get out with him and his friends, but I just never happened to trust them. They're douchebags. Well, I don't use the word lightly.
Okay. I don't know why everyone is suddenly telling me things, but alright, great. Is there something that's important or worthwhile I can do? Like, I don't know, go somewhere? Wait, are you back now? Did the turtle lady return? Did she return, Toll? No? So, why are you sending me exclamation points as though something has happened? Rude. Got my hopes up. Alright, well. What if I select? No, we're already there. Resources found, limestone and oak log. Right, but... do I need to go elsewhere and then... Someone has an exclamation point. Now what?
Stella.
Are you gonna tell me about Chad McMillan again?
Look, Stella, I'm sorry. I think I just need some space. Just a bit of time by myself. I knew going back to the villa was a bad idea.
So go inside your house and don't come out. That's what I do.
You've been nothing but great since you found me on that island. I just need to be alone for a little while.
So what am I supposed to do? Genuinely. Alright. Let's chop down some trees. Hi, I'm waving at someone. Daffodil! I'm sorry. Did Daffodil just fart and float up using the power of her own expulsion? Oh my god, between that and the snake having the zoomies, this is the greatest game ever made. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it was fantastic. Cool. Now what I would like to do is I would like to make coal because I'm gonna need it for my... Did I not do it? Oopies. There we go. Now I did it. Ah! I keep hitting the wrong button. There you go. Okay. I'll come back and see you soon after my rocks have finished growing.
Stella, are you all done there?
All right. I'll see you later then. Thank you, giant turtle lady. I have plenty of garden things, so let's actually... I low-key want a bigger boat. Little daffodil noises. However, in order to get a bigger boat, I need monies. So... Wow, there's so many exclamation points on my map all of a sudden. So let's go meander. And whilst we meander, we'll fish. A message in a bottle. I hope it's a poem for that one random spirit that we found. Ah! Too close. Yes. I like that a shrimp is one of the hardest things that you can catch. Provides the greatest resistance. Oh, come on. Oh, so maybe the cod is actually the toughest one. Oh. Yay! Rocks. Snake is playing the sitar for my plants. Thanks, Summer. Now let's go hit up this patch of pure jellyfish fear. Okay, cool. Just getting my bearings. This multi-tier layout I've created. I wish that the ladder could connect. It would make so much more sense than that, but here we go. Come speak to me about the jellyfish. Jellyfish are here again. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, great. Yes. Can you zoom out a little bit more? Yeah, this is much better. I feel like I move so slowly, though. Nice. Oh, that was a big one. I do wish you could zoom out. Like, or run or something. Big! Yes! It's too dark to navigate. Yep, not really trying to navigate right now. I'm trying to catch some money. Come here. Gosh darn it all. Ah! Oops. Was that it? Okay. Success! Alright, so I have some good monies. I guess that means it's honk-shoe time. Oh. One of my plants needs a wow order. Didn't mean to do that one, but that's fine. What if I rang the bell in the middle of sleep time? Would they hate me? Would they riot? Stay tuned. Okay, let's go over her. And we ring ding ding da ding ding da ding ding. And oh, can be smelted down into glass. Very interesting. Let's read this. Help me, I'm lost at sea. Hopefully this bottle reaches your friend. Here is my location on the map. 58 minus 11. Oh! Well, 66 minus, so we go this way. Wait. Minus. Oh my. You're off the map. Okay, well, I'm going to collect crates first. So, did I not ring ding ding the bell? Wake up! Okay. Ooh, and I found stuff to sell, too. Cool. Make sure everything is good. Okay. So yeah, let's go to that 58
58 minus 11. Nope, 11. Off we go. And in the meantime, I guess we'll do something. I don't know. Cook something? Sure. Me. Cook. Oh, hang on. Got a lot of corn, and I have a lot of carrots, which means I could make a fuck ton of grain salad. So, let's do that. Since that will take forever anyway. I don't have any wood. Plants need watering. Harvesting. Sure, I'll plant corn. Wait, where did I put the loom? Yonder. Thread. See that. Cool. Now, I have what, 42? So let's do 32. Keep 10. Ah. Alright, not bad. And then nothing else to that, okay. So, aren't there things that I can do to like improve things? No. No. I need fire glow, which I don't know what that means. Fully improved. Okay. Oh. Oh, hello. Let me just pet my cat in front of you. It was an accident, but I still meant it. Hello? My raft broke and I lost all my equipment. I was going to see my sister on... Wait? I don't even remember where. She lives in a nice little town, full of people. How incredibly specific. There's rice patches, a shop, and a big monument. Oh, please, you need to help me. My sister would be able to draw you a map or something. Hurry, please.
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to not bring you to the place, but find the place myself, figure out that that's the place, and then come back for you? This seems unnecessarily complicated. Why don't you just get on my large inviting ship that has many different things? Oh my god. Really? Really? My computer decided to take this moment to randomly open up a Chrome window and tell me that my ad block has been updated. Right when I'm in the middle of a great rant. Help you out here. I'd love to. But again, why don't you just get on my ship? I don't want to have to come back. I have ADHD. Do you not understand how object permanence and effort work? I'm gonna go see the large turtle lady. Goodbye. Have fun living out the rest of your days on that one wooden plank. Alright, so... is the food done fooding yet? Nope. Are you hungry? No. You're a little hungry. How about you eat a fish?
This is really good, Munchkin. You know, I'm a simple person, and simple people love plain dishes. Unpretentious, simple food. And this is exactly it. Thank you.
Except, again, you made it into a sandwich. Oh, wait, you have something you want to say to me?
Oh, Munchkin, I can't wait for my cabin to be ready. It's gonna be so pretty. Don't get me wrong, the guest house is really cozy. It's just a bit small.
You're living there by yourself. Everyone else has a house. How is it small? And busy. Again, you're living there by yourself. Oh my god. What do I need in order to build your house so that you will shut up about everything? I have plenty of linen fabric. I need slate. Okay. My guess is I will either make that out of multiple types of ore, or I will have to find it somewhere. Great. Okay, so one coal can turn into as many as 7. I want to see what these other ones return. 8! Okay, so it's not necessarily static. Holy frijoles, that's a boat! Hello, Woodchucker! Yes, it is! I believe it's called a manatee or something. The name of the boat is a manatee. I think I might have enough money to... Oops. I think I might have enough money to upgrade my boat. Which we should actually go do. Because I'm going to need to build yet another house. Okay, good. I have a good amount of coal. Can we work it into silica powder, lime powder? I meant your boat got so big. Yes! Thank you. Yes, yes. I knew you meant my boat. As opposed to this turtle. Maple log. Oh, I might actually... I need some maple log. I need some maple. Some maple. Let's grow some maple trees. And this is nice too, because then I don't feel like I have to cut down trees in the wild, and it's a little bit more sustainable because you can just grow them on the back of a giant turtle. Not weird at all.
Stella,
Are you all done there? All right. I'll see you later then. Bye. Please don't drown my cat on your way down. Okay. Daffodil, come uppies. Time to water the plants. Watering the plants. Harvesting the other plants. And now we're gonna grow more plants. Yay. Oops. I left the field. I love that there's a differentiation between a field and a garden on this boat. Okay, Albert. Actually, first let's go to Onion Man. We'll go see the Onion Man. Sell some stuff to make some monies. Go to buy a bigger boat. Albert Alexander. I don't know who that is, but that's probably a reference, would be my guess. I cannot answer. I am uneducated in this one niche. Woo! I heard a ding. That means that the 37 servings of grain pie salad pasta are done. Hooray! I can feed the snake forever. It's nighttime, and we're only halfway to the shipyard. It is very niche, like a steam-powered giraffe type of niche. Wait, why do I feel like I understand the steam-powered giraffe reference? I probably don't, but I feel like I do, and that counts for something? I don't know if it counts for anything, except for my own mental peace. Whee! Just a hopping and a skipping and a jumping in the air in the dark. That's definitely safe. On your man! Hello! Let's... Oh wait, if I talk to you, don't you have...
No.
I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Not that Charon wasn't a true professional, but his manners were, well, yes, cold, if you know what I mean. And he kept everything he found. What a pity. But you're here now. Huzzah, if I dare say. Oh, and don't fret, budding mariner. If ever needed, old Francis will never be too far. But don't let me be an impediment to your appetite for adventure. Go on, set sail, little blue jacket. My shirt is yellow. Onion Man is colorblind. I would like to see what errands you have for me. Copper ingot, iron ingot, coal. Oh, wait, now I don't have the ability to do that. Bright jelly and lightning in a bottle. I accept that because it's only 4 of each, so that's fine. And that's the only one that I can do. Okay, back. What would I buy? Let's buy some old shoes, because I can't catch them anymore. Codger definitely has to see where the equivalent of caramel. Oh, absolutely. 1000%. Empty bottle, 12 at 20. That's, what, 240 monies? Maybe. I want to sell first. Oil on canvas, half-legible signature with a skilled display of chiaroscuro and sfumato. Should be sold. Okay, I sell. Thanks for the monies. A beautiful specimen of the one true ring, but this one doesn't rule anything except your wallet. Should be sold. Okay, I sell. Oh wow. You can make a lot of money selling coffee beans. And don't I have more coffee seeds? I do. I'm gonna sell some coffee beans. I will keep 10. I will keep 5. Because I have 11 coffee bean seeds and they will make me more. I also have a fuck ton of corn seeds, so I'm gonna sell 5 of the 10 of those. I have so much. A rather disgusting marine concretion, quite common on the hulls of seafaring vessels, still smells pretty bad. I just haven't found a use for these otherwise. But there's a part of me, so here's my problem in games like this, and that's why I really appreciate the note on those other items that say should be sold, because my mind goes, what if there is some random ass fucking side quest or Easter egg where for some reason I need like 400 of these empty shells and then I sell all of them thinking that they're just completely useless, and then something happens to me in this game, which is what happened to me in Breath of the Wild years ago, where I sold off or I ate all of my fucking acorns only to find that in order to upgrade the classic Link outfit you need like 200 acorns. And I don't want that to happen to me again. I'm not traumatized by that. No, I don't have PTSD. It's fine. Let's sell some carrots. Everything is normal over here. Thank you. I will sell 10 of these. I have more turnip seeds, right? But not a lot. Yeah, that's fine. I have so many fucking carrots. I have so many carrots. I'm not gonna sell any of the food though. Not gonna sell any of that. Not gonna sell any of that. Not gonna sell any of that. Hello, Mediocre! Welcome! And thank you, by the way. I saw the notification that you gave me a follow yesterday. I wasn't live, so I couldn't thank you then, but I'll thank you now. Appreciate it. Okay, we are playing Spiritfarer. Oh, you know Owen! How great! Do let me know, Mediocre and Windtucker, I don't think I said this to you. But whoever wants to, please let me know what you'd like to be called. Please let me know what pronouns you'd like me to use for you. And, yeah. However much information you want to share about yourself, this is absolutely a safe place to do so. But of course, internet safety, you know, first and foremost. So, I want to refer to me here because I love Spirit. And it's a mag as well! Oh, so many friends! Hello! Yeah, this is like my 3rd or 4th stream now? 3rd and a half stream playing Spiritfarer. I very much love this game. Gotta remind you about stream, I didn't actually know. Well, here they are. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. It's like the matte version of glitter. Okay, so I don't think that there's anything else I want to sell, but I have 11,000 monies now. So I think it's time. Thank you very much, Anyan Man. It's very nice to see you. Okay, bye. Well, not actually bye. I've now said goodbye to you, but it's honkshu time, so we're gonna do that awkward equivalent of when you say goodbye to someone and then you keep walking next to them for a short period of time because you're both heading in the same direction toward like your car or wherever it is that you're going. And then we'll just kind of nod and move on with our lives. This is normal. Again, everything is normal here. Haha. Excuse me, your cheese. Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate you very, very much, and I know that you've been dealing with your own things as well, so you understand all too well what the just amount of doctor's appointments that one goes through. I am glad I have a name for it finally. It has provided me a bizarre sort of relief in that sense. Oh, ring-ding-a-ling! Wake the fuck up! And yeah, you know, it ain't great, but I would rather know what it is so I can know how to manage it and navigate it properly with awareness, as opposed to thinking it's something else entirely, and then finding out much further down the road when there's less we can do. What are these things? What are they? I need to know. Ah. New here, so I have no contact. Oh. Yeah, long story short, a couple months ago I got diagnosed with a super rare progressive lung disease that, unbeknownst to me, I was dealing with symptoms of for the last 2 years, but I had originally gotten it misdiagnosed as like long COVID and a couple other things. And that's because it is so incredibly rare that it often gets misdiagnosed as other things. So, yeah, end of June, found out that it's called lymphangioliomyomatosis, which is only like the third longest word in the history of words. But we just call it LAM, L-A-M for short. And it's been a lot, but again, kind of like what I was just saying, I am... Oh, you can log in. Oh, Albert. I am glad to know what it is so that I can handle it, you know, and at least do the right thing to treat it, even though there is no cure. And I can, like, get involved with, like, case studies and research and things because it's so rare that they're still doing a lot of research on it. Okay. Time to upgrade my... Wait, I would like to purchase. Oh, I cannot purchase? I cannot purchase until I have iron ingots and wool fabric? Rude! But can I get a new boat? Yes! New boat!
Oh, now I don't have enough monies.
Thanks a lot. Very happy. Yes, exactly. It is, like I said, it's bizarre kind of relief, right? Because, like, you don't want to be told that you have something that you will eventually die with, but at the same time, nobody makes it out of here alive. Like, iron ingot, spirit flowers, and slate. New boat means more. Exactly. I need so many more monies. And I need big rocks. Okay. And I need spirit flowers. But I have the almost biggest boat. Okay. I want a chicken coop! Oh! I don't think... Do I need to listen to anything you say? Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler. Where my prices are a customer's best friend. No, they're not. They cost too many monies. I need a discount. That's what I need. Yes, and I have been able to join like a Facebook group that's filled with other people who have this same disease. And it's been, honestly, that has been the greatest lift on like my heart and soul, because the internet can make it seem a lot scarier than it is. And holy crapola! Look at all this room for activities! So it can, you know, Google is... Google and WebMD are not your friends when researching medicine and such what. They're just not. They are just plain and simple N-O-T not. So it has been incredible to have, like, yes, some of it's anecdotal research, but at the same time just like meeting other people who are going through this same thing, and you know, kind of like living and being able to compare symptoms and experiences, and because for everyone it progresses a little bit differently. It's also been a huge weight off of my whole entire life, to be honest. I'm just gonna put everyone's houses up here because I don't want to deal with their asses. To know that, like, you know, because you can talk about life expectancy, and the life expectancy for this is pretty good and all that, but it's very different when you see, oh yeah, life expectancy can be about 30 years versus getting to meet people who were diagnosed back in the 70s and the 80s and are still alive and who lived like a full, rich life. So it really helps. Like, that really makes a difference. And that's been Absolutely huge. Actually, wait, no, this is gonna make me annoyed because then when I go do jellyfish things, I'm gonna hate every second of it. So, never mind. Ugh. Put the houses back. I'm like, I need room for things now. I need things to put stuff. It's like when you finally have stuff. Or no, when you have room for stuff, but you don't have the stuff, and you're like, I gotta get more stuff now, apparently. Yeah, sure. Can I build? Is there anything I can build, actually? I can build a sheep corral! What? Why you say no? Oh. It's not that you say no, it's that I hit the wrong button. Okay, I know what I'm doing. It's fine.
Place for sheepies.
Field, I've got one. Windmill, I don't have all of the materials. What is it? So, Owen has redeemed the Homestar 1 voice, so for the next 5 minutes I will be speaking and narrating as Homestar 1. Great. So, I would like to, first and foremost, move that there. And we're gonna move the kitchen. We'll put the kitchen, where's the kitchen? We're gonna put the kitchen there. And then we'll put the sheepy corral. That's the okay corral. It's just okay. It's not great. If it was bigger, it would be great. But it's small, so it's okay. We have a sheep corral. The problem is that I don't have any sheep. So now we have to go find some sheeps. You're thinking. Okay, well first I'm gonna garden. I'm gonna chop down the plants. Plants have been summarily chopped. Give me some plants, please. And then I can do an accent within an accent. It's true. Okay, so if you're thinking about pork chops. Oh, are you hungry? Hang on, I will feed you. What can I feed you? Here, have some grain salad. The service on this ship is incredible. You're welcome. Alright, do you also need to eat?
How about a little snack, Stella? I'm feeling quite hungry.
Quite hungry? That man had his entire apple missing and you've only got one bite. You're a snake. Food takes forever to digest.
I don't want to sound picky, but I've eaten this very recently. Don't you have anything else?
I do have anything else, but you're a fucking vegetable-eating weird-ass snake. So there's really only 2.5 things that I can give you anyway. Have some grilled veggies.
Oh, thank you. I was quite hungry.
You're welcome. Now, leave me alone. Okay, where's the other people? You're probably hungry too. Me and you know what would be nice? Something to eat. Okay, food. This is everything in our province could be happier. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I have to feed the big cat. Wait, you like plain food. That's what you said. Comfort, healthy, regular. But you really like plain food, but you probably don't want to eat the same meal 2 times in a day, so maybe I will give you the vegetables. Thank you, wise kid. You're so welcome. I don't know how you turned a salad into a sandwich, but well done. Wait a minute. Gwen! Not you. Not you either. Stop thinking. Where's the little sheepies? Look at that! Do I plant sheeps? I don't have sheep seeds. Uppies. No? Okay. Where is Gwen? Did Gwen disappear because Gwen said she needed some time to herself? New requests. I must be off. Wait, how do I look at my requests? Where is Gwen? I can't find her on the boat. That's what I'm trying to do. Where is Gwen? Give her to some pork chops. But I can't give her to some pork chops because I don't have pigs. Okay. Build Astrid's bungalow. Visit Iwashima countryside. Give someone 3 gemstones. Citrine, amethyst, diamond, hematite, opal. I think I only have 1. I don't have that many gemstones. I only have citrine. Okay, can I give you 3 citrines? Would that work? So, Gwen is somewhere. There's also somebody on a log.
in the middle of the ocean. He doesn't know how to get back to his own house. Maple logs. Said over here. South Point Docks. And then, oh, that's the guy in the ocean who doesn't know where he lives. What do you think? Quite... Wait, why is it green? Is there of importance to this being green? Is this just a bus? It's just a bus in the middle of the water. I can't get down because there's ice in the way. He's owned by the ice sail. Yes! Let's go to, well first I think maybe... Sheep! Let's go get some sheep! Alright, it's been 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright. Sheep, 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 sheep. Yes, I've only played Midnight in Salem. Good, I'm glad. I don't even remember how I got that one specifically. I think maybe it was just randomly on sale on Steam. You're so welcome. Hey, Munchkin. What? Oh, Munchkin, I can't wait for my cabin to be... We've gone over this. I don't have all the materials. Oh, my God. Stop saying things. Stop it. Stop speaking. You are judging. That's exactly what you're doing. I know that because that's what I do, too. Can't pull one over on me. Can't con a con artist. Midnight, super is only going up from there. Oh yeah, I know. I feel a little weird going back into my normal voice. A lot of times I'll like slowly transition out of one thing and go back into it, but isn't it funny how you can do that? You're like, yeah, this is it now. It's like Gene from Bob's Burgers. This is me now. Ooh, more shit to clean off my ship. No, appease, appease. Thank you. I am equal parts, as far as Bob's Burgers character goes. I am equal parts Gene, Bob, and Louise. Let's plant some... Ooh, I've run into something. Give me stuff. Give me that good old ocean trash. I wish that was more like Gene. I love that show so much. It's so funny. I love that show, but I don't actually watch it that often. But I think in part it's because I want it to stay like a special little treat. So I want to take my time watching all of the episodes and making my way through it. I'm the bland girl who's a slumber party. Oh my god. We're still boating? We are still boating? Is the boat boating? Are we... Rain! Is this like important rain? Like I'm gonna have a thunderstorm and be able to collect some lightning in a bottle rain? Or is this just rain? It is just rain. Okay, it is simply wet from the sky. What can I do? Copper ingots. You know what? I've got some... Whee. Oh, it's too dark to navigate. Rats! Alright, then honk shoe it is. That's just set more like a Linda. And didn't deny that I'm a bit of a Jimmy Jr. as well.
definitely did not just hit myself in the headphone on the way back from stretching. That's... Nope. Couldn't be me. Ring-ding-a-ling! Waken thee the fuck up! All 3.5 of you who are still on this boat. Obviously the half is the snake. Because she doesn't have arms or legs. That's horrible. I actually really like the fact that they, like the design for the snake is, it reminds me of Sir Hiss from, I think I've said this before, but it reminds me of Sir Hiss from Robin Hood. In that she'll wrap herself around herself in the robe. Do I want to plant things? Yes. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Let's plant some coffee beans in the rain. And that is a high compliment, but you get no bit. I feel like Jimmy Jr. has, you know, he does show some growth, though. Pet cat. Pet cat. Hugs. Hugs and snugs. Okay. Oh, hello.
Good morning, honeybee.
Do you have something important that you need to say?
I wonder where Gwen could be. Maybe she took a trip to clear her head. You should look for your friend, Stella.
What if I don't want to? What if I'm tired of her self-aggrandizing attitude and lack of respect and appreciation for things that other people do for her? Then what? The moves are pretty sick. Jimmy Jr.'s dance moves are iconic. What are these glowing posts?
I need to know.
I need a Spiritfarer cartoon and leaves the entire... You know what? I'd be down. We just gotta get an option to buy a very high-paying company. Where am I? Where did I go? What have I done? Oh, yes! The island for the sheepies! Sheepy, 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 sheep, sheep. The question is... Here's all my money now. Get it done. All right. Let's, like, Kickstarter this shit. Be like, hey, I have to quit my job, and I have to, like, stop doing everything else and put everything on hold because I need to make a Spiritfarer cartoon and record all of the voices. That should only take, like, a couple of months, right? I will not chop you down the tree this time. Even though the trees grow back, I still feel bad. Which means I will probably chop down the tree on my way back. Mushrooms! Did I know you could get that? Did I do that last time? Wow, bearish. Yay! Give sheep! Give me the sheep! Anybody would understand. I would hope so. Give me the sheepies. Can I go uppies here? Uppy uppies? Not enough uppies? Not enough uppies. Fine. How does one get sheep? Oh wait, do I talk to this guide? Stop yelling about berries. I already picked the berries. Okay, wait. Are those more shroomies hiding behind the tree? Oh yes, but they're non-interactable shroomies. So not the fun kind. It's very enthusiastic about berries, which I get, but like, you can't yell about berries after they have been picked.
Thank you for taking the tour. Don't forget to tell your friends.
I would love to tell my friends, but I want this sheep. How does one get sheep? Does one, like... Is there an option to dangle a carrot or some such?
in front of the sheep. Sheep. Okay, well, if I can't get the sheep, then I'm gonna chop down a tree. They grow back. It's okay. This is what I have to tell myself in order to make me not feel bad about cutting down a tree in a sacred oak forest. Okay. Because there's not like a drop function or a I don't know what to do. What if I press and hold? Press and hold sheepies. No. Nope. Jump on sheep. Pet cat. If I pet the cat in front of the sheep, will the sheep be like, oh, this person will pet me. Let's go with them. No. Okay, Atul, what are you yelling about now?
Oh,
These look incredible. I was just dreaming about these. Okay. Would you like one?
oh,
Delicious. I had a hankering for this. Okay. Mood. Remembers his old family life. Negative. That's fair. Me too. Can I give you a sheep? That's... I want the sheep! Ah! The whole reason I came here, it does look like he's standing in front of the sheep. He's like, no, not for you. Rude. I parkour off your head. All right, well, fine. I could always come back. I just wanted the sheep. There's probably... What now?
Oh, Stella, you said such intriguing things about this tour. Well, I just had to try it for myself. And this place, how nice and serene it is. You know what? I feel strangely at home here. As if I'd already walked these woods. Perhaps in another life.
Highly possible. Can you get me a sheep? If not, let's go back to the boat. No, don't do it. Take me instead. I have to take you. By default. You live on my boat. And what did the dang sheep? Okay, well, since I can't get the dang sheep. Oh. Francis? On yon man, do you have sheep? I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Not that Caron wasn't a true professional, but his manners... We've had this conversation. On yon man, do you not remember? And he kept everything found. What a pity. You're here now. Huzzah, if I dare say. Oh, and don't fret, Buddin' Mariner. If ever needed, old Francis will never be too far to have the same conversation that you've already had 6 different times in the last 5 minutes. But don't let me be an impediment to your appetite for adventure or a broken record. Go on, set sail, little blue jacket. Okay, but... do you have sheep? Sheepies? Sheepies? I'm gonna buy all of these. Because I have the monies. Oops! I didn't mean to buy that! Shit! Well... please tell me I didn't buy the old shoe. Okay, good. I did not accidentally buy the old shoe. Is there a use for sawdust? Should I sell it and get the monies instead? The one old shoe in the shop. Very close call. I didn't realize that as you bought things, it would just clear the page. Like, I thought it would just keep the page the same but show up empty, you know?
Well... What do?
I never do this, but real quickly, I'm just going to... should you sell sawdust in Spiritfarer? Thank you, Reddit. Can't remember using it for much. Oh! Okay, the top answers told me everything I need to know. I am never selling the sawdust. Because... evidently, my dear Watson, you can cook it. In the kitchen. And it will turn into coal, which means that I now have a sustainable way of having coal. That was the top answer on the Spiritfarer Reddit for that question. It was like, could you sell sawdust? And like there was another one that just said like you might need it for a character request. But I will always have sawdust because I'm so fucking bad at chopping up these logs, the planks. So cool. I should wait. Let me Google about this. Should you sell? What is this other like horrible concretion thing? Empty shell. Should you sell empty shells? Spiritfarer. Okay, so a cursory Google search says empty shells at least. The only use you have is to sell them. So that answers that pregunta. Now, sell! Because they can't be smelted or cooked or have anything. Yay! Money! Love money. Money is great. Okay, farewell for now, Onion Man. Whither goeth me? I think... great. I mean, I wouldn't say that you're a fool. The intuitive leap from bake sawdust into coal is a very large leap. Oh! Owen! Thank you so much!
What'd you get?
I didn't even know that I had a Ko-fi stream bot. I was like, are there bots invading my chat right now? I got the fuck. Yes! Ah, my cascade of fucks. I love it. I shall pack that up once I'm done with stream today and probably go to the post office tomorrow. Okay, I'm not trying to pet my cat. I love my cat, but I'm trying to jump down. It's no one's fault but mine. I just don't know what buttons to use. Atul, if you are still thinking about pork chops, I regret to inform you that we have still not gotten any pigs. Down. There we go. An empty shell. I know what to do with that now. I have some like personal projects that I gotta get out of the way first because I don't know what has come over me. I don't know who like I don't know who I am. I don't know how I've suddenly managed to like
show self-restraint. But I told myself I'm not allowed to start any new craft projects until I actually complete the constant list of works in project that I already have going, and somehow I'm managing to hold myself to that. And I finished one of my personal projects today, which means I only have like 11 to 6 instead of 11 to 7. I'm gonna go in for a sub, but someone recently told me how much Twitch. Yeah, Ko-fi is definitely, at least from what I found, Ko-fi is definitely the best. So I have my lovely little sign here. It's definitely the best because anything that I think I pay like $6 a month for their Ko-fi Gold, which means I get to help support the platform. Because that's where that money goes. It literally just goes to being able to maintain the website itself. And then everything after that, whatever people use to support me, actually goes to me, with the exception of like maybe $1 for PayPal transactions, you know, per pledge, which is far less money than the constantly fluctuating percentage that I was having to give up every month on Patreon. And ring-ding-a-ling! It's static, so it doesn't change, which means I know exactly how much I will actually see in support each month. You know, and then I'm not thinking that my money is going to pay back venture capitalists or pay for platform fees, which is nice. Dang! Okay, so there it is. Sawdust. I am literally just gonna keep cooking sawdust for the rest of this game. Yay! Okay, so I rang the bell. Everyone is awake. Gwen is not here. But she also said she needed space, which, like, I totally get, and I want to be respectful of that. Carrots! Maybe I plant now. What I plant? Ooh! Let's plant the... Excuse me. You interrupted my odd seed planting. I was busy. Patreon was... Yeah, Patreon fluctuates every single month. Because they take a... I mean, there's like... It's a whole thing. And... I think it's like... It's at least 8%, if not more, of what you make every month. And that's, again, because when Patreon got started, they were funded by venture capitalists. You know, like it was invested. They invested in the platform. So the founder, which I remember when Patreon happened, and don't get me wrong, like the site paved the way for a lot of these other support-based sites. And it was revolutionary at the time because it really hadn't been done at that point. So it was very important, but again, once you've gotten to a point where you're profiting off of artists who are literally just trying to make whatever they can. And then my big thing is I have a Patreon right now, but I'm shutting it down at the end of October because Patreon just entered into a new agreement with Apple Pay where there are additional fees being tacked on. So I either have to charge people more in order to make the same amount of money that I was making before, or I have to not charge people more, but then take a cut and pay for those fees myself. Which, in the same way that, like, if Walmart wants to make a profit, their CEOs and higher-ups should take a pay cut as opposed to raising the prices. That's how I feel. I'm like, you decided to enter into this Apple Pay arrangement without consulting your, you know, people who are using your platform, most likely. So why are we the ones being penalized? And I can't justifiably charge people more
It sounds too logical. I know, I make too much sense. I can't justifiably charge people more, and I won't charge people more, which means I would be making even less money on Patreon, and it's just too much. So I'm keeping my Ko-fi open, and I'm shutting my Patreon down. It'll be unpublished, basically. So if I ever want to start Patreon up again, I can. But for now, anyway, for the foreseeable future, eat the rich! Yes. Patreon will be done, and I'm hoping to get folks to support me on Ko-fi instead. Because everything that I have on Patreon, I have on Ko-fi, and I actually have more tier options on Ko-fi. Plus, it's way easier for me to deliver, like, early access stuff, secret stuff, and keep it all sort of in-house as opposed to having to go through multiple platforms. So yeah, that's my TED Talk. And then just again, the Ko-fi structure is a lot better. And going back to the Twitch takes at least 50% of subs, that is also true. I think it might have changed a little bit because I know they did restructure the... Can I jumpy yuppies?
I can.
I'm so tall. I think they restructured the affiliate agreement. So I think maybe it is a little bit more. Maybe it's like 40%. But that's not, you know. I like Twitch, don't get me wrong, and I'm very honored if anyone wants to subscribe to my Twitch at any point. But again, why I have this here is because from a longevity standpoint, what's going to make a bigger difference for me and for my sustainability to like work on projects and do things would be having the Ko-fi support. But also, I fully understand, and I do have some people who will like subscribe at a slightly lower tier on Ko-fi and then also subscribe on my Twitch, which, you know, again, any and all support, even if you just want to give me $2 a month, like that means a lot, and that's something that I can rely on.
All right, Munchkin.
Oh, excuse me.
Olga said in her letter that Giovanni could have been around. Knowing him as I do, I have my doubts. He wouldn't linger in a place like this. But who knows? Maybe if you ask around, we might find a clue or two. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to go too far. The humidity here is killing me. Go. I trust you'll find interesting stuff.
I found some mushrooms, and I found some rocks, and I found a tree, and I found a tall. And then, of course, there are these, like, ghosty boys here. Your voice for Violet. Thank you!
Oh, I don't remember his name. That knight didn't call for names, if you know what I mean. I do remember his legs, though.
Oh, my.
Oh, brother. Them gams. Wait, he has a wife? He didn't say anything about it. He did say he was going to Furugawa. Well, if you ever meet up with him, tell him that Eileen misses him.
Okay, Eileen. I think you might need to go to therapy, because that was a lot of oversharing. And this is coming from someone who's autistic and has spent most of their life oversharing everything.
I could spit off tall buildings forever.
Who are you people? What? Why are you here? Oh, my glasses. Okay. I am currently wearing pair number 5, so choose your fighter. And go ahead and select 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. And I will briefly dash out of my studio to go grab the container of my glasses that I definitely forgot to bring in with me. All right, number 2. All right. Ooh, it is redeemable by the person who redeemed the channel points. So, both! All right, fuck it. We'll do both. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, hang on. We gotta. Said 2 and 3, which. Wait. What's number 3? Oh, that one. Okay. So. Let me just. I know I love the little daffodil noises. So. This is 2. Take this off. So 2 was said first. So I'm going to put 2 on first. And then we will layer. Oh god, I'm going to have. This is going to fuck up my eyesight for real. Wait, why does this work? Tell me why this works. I have supervision. I cannot see. Hang on. I can see in the game, but now I'll just I'll just stack them. It is kind of a level. You know what? I think we should do this. Fashion. All right, magnificent. Yeah, because then this way I can see when I look down and I can see when I look up. This is magnificent. I have never looked better. All right. I have to sit like this. This is fine. Okay, someone could spit off tall buildings forever, which is definitely not. I mean, I should have played Dress to Impress while wearing this. Then I would have slayed. I would have ate. I would have cooked or whatever else the kids say. I don't know. I've never been one of the kids. Let's be honest. Okay. You could spit off tall buildings forever. How do I back out of this conversation? This is like actual real life interaction. I'm like, can I just walk away? Can I just, is there like an end button? Boots the house down? Boots did? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. On the off chance that I might hit someone right in the head. I seem to never run out of spit. This small bridge isn't very high up, and nobody ever swims down there. I do! Still, it's pretty satisfying to spit. What are you, a camel? I'm fully equipped. I got my mouth. You actually don't. That's the irony. I got my bottle of water. I'm ready and I got the spirit to do it for years. Okay. I will never go in the water ever again. Wow, berries, they're gone. I picked them. So I got leek seeds. That means that I'm one step closer to being able to fully furnish Summer's house. Copper. Okay, so I don't have any of that, so that's fine. Someone is exclamation pointing at me. Whomst. Whomstative. I didn't learn anything about Giovanni except that, boy, does he have some legs. Thank you for the clip. Oh, wait, how do I talk to you? Bummer. He was here, you say? And he met someone? In a biblical sense. No. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Oh, wait, hang on. Since you've done that, now I need to do this. Hold, please. Because Chaos Streamer. That's what I does. And okay. You may resume your homesting. I don't want to know. Okay, maybe I do. But just a tiny bit. Only where he went.
Furugawa, you say? I think I know where that is. I've heard it's a lovely place. Well, at least that's what the brochure said. I've always loved these colorful flyers. They make you travel without leaving your seat. All right, Munchkin, let's check it out.
Oh, by the way, that was my passive way of telling you to do the exclamation point hoomst again. Okay, thank you. Because I made something.
Okay, I like that this light is gently swinging in the breeze. Stop! God, so much is happening!
I have some very specifically timed meds that I gotta take.
Okay. Don't forget to drink some water.
Uppies! Wait, I want these uppies! I want these uppies! Uppies! I want the uppies!
The uppies! Oh, can you get bigger uppies? Because sometimes I feel like I need bigger uppies. Oh wait, what was this? What did I do? Ah yes, my catchphrase. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah, so if you do pat and then the person's name after, if you just want to like pat somebody on the head. Okay, CPs, hangchu, hangchu. This is starting to get to my nose. Hee hee hee. I'm gonna have glasses indent imprinted in my forehead. Oh, my coal is done cooking. That's a normal, logical thing for anyone to say. Oh, ginseng. Remember me when you look at your phone. Yes, I shall. There was something I was doing, and I don't remember what. It was not that. Hang on. Ring-ding-a-ling! There you go. I am looking for Gwen, but I'm also looking for Giovanni. Maple logs. And I'm also looking for a nap and $500,000. So, yeah. The question is, which of these things will I find first? Montoroyama. Ooh, Furugawa. And it has pork! Which means I could go there and I could buy the fucking pork and Atul could finally leave me alone. About these damn pork chops. I don't understand why a frog wants to eat pork chops anyway. Maybe that's none of my business, but just doesn't feel like the natural order of things. Are you hungry? Oh my, you are starving. He needs his pork chops and berries. That is a well-rounded diet if ever there was one. Didn't you give me that? I did. Okay. I don't remember what I gave you. Do you have any idea how many people I feed on a daily basis? 4.
Oh, Sally, can you hear my stomach? It's restless. Do you have a little something for me?
Yes, I do.
Have some popcorn. Oh, thank you. I was quite hungry.
Welcome. Frog! Good morning, Sprout.
It's the same voice of your friend. Thank you.
Delicious. I had a hankering for this.
That is probably one of my favorite voices to do. I'm not gonna lie. Eh. Look at that good old ocean trash. Leek seed, rice seed, empty bottles. How is everyone? Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all appreciating my voices. It's fun for me. I try to listen to whatever, like, non-verbal, you know, like sounds and noises and things. Gwen isn't here. Gwen hasn't been here for like 4 days and you're just now catching up? Selfish! Pull! Carrots. Did I finish the sentence that I was saying? I don't know. But the point was I try to listen to whatever, like, things they have built in the game and match it to what I can do vocally speaking. Water. Gwen is not here. She's not hiding in her room. She disappeared into the ether because she wants some space because it was very difficult for her to go back to her family's old villa. And so now she is not here. And one of my various side questy boys is to find her. But I just haven't gotten around to it because I've been too busy picking up ocean trash and looking for the big magical bobcat's ex-husband, who has great legs, and met a woman named Eileen. I'm giving her space. I'm trying to be respectful. I want shape. Oh, Atul is thinking, run away, it's about pork chops. That actually was, come on, Eileen was definitely where my mind went after it got out of the gutter. You know, he may have. Those legs. Oh, boy. Bonk on myself. Self-bonk. What do I want to do with my time while I'm sailing the ocean? I don't know, ocean. But it's definitely not fish. Another streamer has a bonk. Command, we're going to horny jail. Yes. I might have, I don't think I have a bop. But I probably should have something of the sort. Gwen isn't here. Yes, yes, yes. Mount Toroyama discovered. Ooh. Boo. I have that. Yeah. There is that. I'm also working on making, I have this little emote of a spray bottle that says bad. So I'm working on that as well. I already have that emote I have in my Discord, the bad spray bottle, but I want to make it an actual like little GIF emote here too. Sheep! Don't you turn away! Walk away from me when I'm talking to you. Give sheep. Want sheep. You seem like a person who's gonna come back with me on the boat.
Oh, hello there, young lady. How are you doing? Oh, yes, right. Perhaps you can help me. You must have stumbled upon a fluffy sheep on the loose down there. I tried getting it back in its enclosure, but the stubborn creature wouldn't listen to me.
Am I gonna learn how to catch sheep?
Chance is on your side. Its weak spot is its gluttony. So it will definitely follow anyone who would feed it. Would you be a dear and give it a try?
1 sheep, 2 sheep. Fantastic. Yes. Feed. Feed sheepies.
Hello! Wait, where? Shoop? Feed. I give carrot. I give carrot. Next stream title, please. Yes, that sheep did get far. Okay. Come with me, Shoopy! Shoop, shoop-a-doo. Are you also gonna come with me? I didn't want you to come with me. I just wanted the sheep. It's a running.
Oh, goodness. Oh, what a nice sheep. It followed you all the way to its home. Always following your stomach, aren't you, little guy? Tee, my sons were just like that.
Did your sons get lured away because someone fed them? Because that's kidnapping.
Don't you think it looks lovely?
Oh,
Lonely? Those are two different words. All you have to do is change one letter and then the sentence means something very different. Anyway, maybe that's why it left. I'm gonna keep it company, don't worry. But maybe, well, if you found another stray sheep, you could bring it back here? There just happens to be exactly one other sheep. I mean, shoop. Ship.
there's one on the island, and it's a stray. I love Oreos. They're so good.
They can entertain each other. Well, if it is not too inconvenient for you. Oh, I'm Alice, by the way. Very nice meeting you.
Okay, so now I have to go find the other shoop. Sheep. Shoop. Shoopy. Sheepy. Oh, do I have to go up these for the other shoopy? Halloween ones are in store already. I'm a little... Oh, do they taste different? Secret tunnel! Ooh, rocks. Wait, what are you doing here? Cool. Oh my gosh. It's a secret area full of rocks. Secret mine. Can I go uppies? No. I know, I love the cave music. This is great. I got slate! It's a new type of rock. Yeah, the music in this game is impeccable. Wait. Rock. Eat rocks. What did I get? Apple seeds? Oh, and an opal! That's my birthstone. And that's an outside. But hang on, because the big cat. I love how you go down ladders that will never cease to amuse me. I'm picking up some ore. That was it? That's all you had to say? I thought it was going to be important. Never mind. You're finding rocks in an endless cave full of rocks? I'm stunned. What dare I say? Stoned. Oh my god, the close-ups on my face are made even better by the fact that I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses at once. Up. Can I uppies? I can. And then I just sit and admire the view. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But is there a point? Is there something for me to do here? Let me just snuggle. Snuggles. Jumpies? Ah, wait, no! No! Ha ha! Parkour!
Whee! So, is there a sheep? It's locked. Unlock your house. I want to ransack it. Okay, you asked me to find another sheep. However, there is not another sheep. Probably difference except placebo effect, but it'll take orange cream's a little less sick. That's the only difference. Okay, so they don't taste different. Does the orange cream taste orange? Where is the other ship? Excuse me. Do you have a friend? Do you want a friend?
Oh? Have you found another sheep?
No, obviously not.
I'm happy to keep you company, but another sheep would probably be better company than a silly old lady, don't you think?
I do, but where am I to find this other sheep shoop ship? Because your island seems to be fresh out, and your house is locked. According to Google, they taste exactly the same, just the cookie design is different. It tastes like fall to me. Uppies. I'm guessing I probablemente have to go to some other location. Wait! Inside there's a shiny. I can hear it. Unlock your damn house. I can see it through the window. It's right there. Saw the cinnamon smell being absorbed from the grocery store air. You're probably not wrong. Okay, well, I think I have exhausted the resources on this island for now. So, I don't know. Do you want to go find a sheep in the ocean? Are there? What if I find a particularly woolly seal and bring it back? Time to cook more sawdust. Whee! I'm about to bust into that house. Yes. It's too dark to navigate. It will be possible again at dawn. Okay. Honkshoe, honkshoe. Peepees. It is awakening time. Ring-a-ding-a-ling. I have to take, I have an inhaler that I have to take. I'm going to do that real quick. So I shall BRB.
Haunted by bugs and just want them gone from your life? Pick up a bottle of Dub's Bugs Be Gone today. It's the impeccable pest repellent that makes bugs say, "God damn," and you say, "Hell yeah." Check your local retailer for Dub's Bugs Be Gone. It sure does work. Do you often find yourself feeling listless in the afternoon? Perhaps a little run down, or maybe even uncomfortably sober? Then have we got the perfect daytime beverage for you. Schrodinger's Energy Drinks. It's a proprietary blend of small batch artisanal pure caffeine and alcohol in every 16-ounce can that will simultaneously obliterate your cognitive function while skyrocketing your heart rate. Try Schrodinger's Energy Drink today. Think outside the box. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA or ABC. Please drink responsibly, not intended for underage consumption. In the event of a medical emergency, seek help at once. Common side effects include heart palpitations, seeing sounds, extreme belching, vibrating into other dimensions, and unconsciousness that will lead to death if witnessed. Now in Lime! Hey, sexy. Are you in the mood? Do you want to get steamy with me? Then let's not cool our jets now. Let's leave nothing to the imagination.
take things up a notch and heat our intimacy all the way up to boiling by calling the professionals at Human Hot Pot for all your at-home spa, sauna, and jacuzzi needs. Tired of going to the same old played-out bars and clubs that just don't have that calorie-free vegan experience you so desperately crave? Come down and visit us at Hydration Station. We serve water. Do you often find yourself feeling listless in the afternoon? Perhaps a little run down, or maybe even uncomfortably sober? Then have we got the perfect daytime beverage for you, Schrodinger's Energy Drinks. It's a proprietary blend of small batch artisanal pure caffeine and alcohol in every 16-ounce can that will simultaneously obliterate your cognitive function while skyrocketing your heart rate. Try Schrodinger's Energy Drink today. Think outside the box. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA or ABC. Please drink responsibly, not intended for underage consumption. In the event of a medical emergency, seek help at once. Common side effects include heart palpitations, seeing sounds, extreme belching, vibrating into other dimensions, and unconsciousness that will lead to death if witnessed. Now in Lyme. Having trouble finding the right doctor? Look no further than the Medicat offices of Jasper Darlington Higgins IV. We offer strict prescriptions of nappies and treats, and you can call us anytime, though we will pretend not to hear you. Our number is 1-866-566-2577. Again, call down to the Medicat offices of Jasper Darlington Higgins IV today at 1-866-Mr. Pants. Looking to get out of some unsavory obligations? Try Tiny Hands today. Your friend wants you to help them move? Well, sorry. Your hands are much too small to pick up any boxes, but everyone knows a good moving team needs a strong supervisor. Your manager wants that document in no later than Monday at 5? Oh, no way, boss man. Your fingers are much too small to type. It won't be ready before Friday at the earliest. Are you a drummer looking to get your band booked, but every single venue just demands light, tasteful percussion? Well, my friend, your solution is here. Tiny Hands. Manufactured by Tiny Hands Incorporated. Our name might seem a little on the nose, but our product works best on your fingers.
Thank you so much for holding out through that message from our sponsors. And we're back. I took my glasses off in order to go take my meds, and there is actually a tiny little indent above my right eyebrow. This is great. All right. What was I doing? Was it something important? I ring ding da ding ding ding. We need to talk about the sun. I don't know how I managed to get an actual take without dying laughing, because every time I would get to Human Hot Pot, I would just lose my mind. I would be so stoic and so into it, and then I go, call the people at Human Hot Pot. I would just die. I actually have, I think it's a supporters only video, but I actually have a video where all the ads play all the way through, and then I also have the bloopers. Spouse is concerned and is confused about the glasses. Don't worry about it. If you know, you know. You had to be there. It's fashion. You don't question fashion. You just accept it and move on. This is for the enlightened. Thank you. And if you're not enlightened, get so. Okay. Was I not coming to this place for the purpose? Oh. And once again, we have redeemed the Homestar Wonder Voice. So for the next 5 minutes, I will be Homestar Wonder Wing. Ah-dee-da-dee-da. Everybody, we do the Homestar. Oh, look. If you're not enlightened, get so. What is that? Nebula pill bugs. Oh, so there's a new resource. fascinating. Hoseki Quarry and Furugawa. I think we should go there. And, we're gonna go get some real resources. Okay, so, is there something I can do? It's a bee time. I've got a lot of seeds. Apple seeds! When planted in the orchard, the seed will grow into a beautiful apple tree. I have a lot of corn. I have a lot of scallops. It's a medium-sized shellfish. Its shell makes for a lovely ashtray. Who is smoking? Oh, Gwen. That's right. Except Gwen is not here. So, whoa! Why did it get very dark all of a sudden? What happened? Whoa. Oh. Is there some sort of an eclipse? Shooting stars. How pretty. How pretty. Oh, look. The shooting stars. Odd. I wonder where Gwen could be. Maybe she took a trip to clear her head. You should look for your friend, Stella. No. I have other things I want to do first. This is so pretty. Wow. Oh, I've got very bright all of a sudden. Oh, my eyes! They're hot! Okay. It's like turning the lights up at the end of the night at a ball. And, oh God, is that what you really look like? Okay, I cooked some more coal. I think I have a lot of coal now. Wait. Oh, you can only look at the ones that you can cook. Okay, that's fine. Furugawa discovered. Cool. I'm gonna make some. Put that in the oven and bake it. Cat butt. I love cats. That's why playing any Silent Hill game, because for some reason they make the loading screen to save quite a anything. Oh God. There's problems that's like for me watching television shows when they make the intro music, the theme music, whatever it is, when you've got the regular audio for the show is here. And then the theme music for that, I'm just like, oh my God, can you please calm down? We don't need to do that. And then it goes back to the show and somehow the sound design is down here and everything is very quiet. And and then you try to turn it up so you can hear it, but then you immediately have to be ready for the mute button anytime to do something loud. I'm looking at you, SVU! Can I maybe harvest rice? Can I harvest? Cat. But wait. Oh, wait a second here. They act like they've never heard of audio bouncing. Really is true.
SVU is so bad at that. Oh my God, the worst. SVU, and then I've been rewatching Suits. Phenomenal show. But they do that, and it's so much. It has been 5 minutes. Ergo ipso facto Columbo. My voice.
That's funny. Is it his cologne that I can smell? This peculiar mix of musk and nonchalance. He must have been here recently. Quick, Munchkin, let's ask around.
I feel like I'm playing a Carmen Sandiego game again. It's like, oh, you just missed them, but here's a fiber from her red hat.
Giovanni. That name, don't say that name.
He almost broke up my marriage. Came here a month ago, big man, thinking he's the boss. Good thing my wife came to her senses. He apparently didn't like the weather. Good riddance.
Okay, the weather here is gorgeous, so Giovanni's dumb. I'm in your house. For no reason, apparently. Sure was fun. Breaking and entering. Gotta love it. Bye.
I should get back to it.
Okay.
I live a simple life.
Alright. Man, a few words. I get it.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to buy your magazine subscription or whatever you're selling.
Did Giovanni just flirt with everyone? Yeah. Oh, you're fancy. We love it. Why married people? Honestly.
What impeccable timing. I am in dire need of assistance. I can tell from your friendly and familiar face that you are undoubtedly the helpful type. Listen, I'm looking to complete this set of 5 traditional wood prints. They date from the Ushiro period and as such are invaluable. I have found 4 of them, but alas, the last one eludes me. I am certain it is in this very village. Furthermore, I am absolutely positive that it was recently in the possession of the local shopkeeper, Theodore. But he refuses to even acknowledge its existence. What an irksome little man. Raccoon. Tanuki. Whatever he is. But with your help. Yes, with that sweet little smile of yours and generally non-threatening attitude. Well, I'm sure you can schmooze your way into acquiring that last precious piece. That would be the last missing piece of this slippery puzzle. Well, go ahead, Skipper. I can't wait. Can I break into your house? No! Why is it that when people have stuff in their houses that I want, I can't get into their houses? What is this?
Oh, welcome to the world-renowned Furugawa Tours. The tour will begin shortly. It takes about 5 minutes and covers the rich history of the city. After, you'll have so many anecdotes about this place. It'll be the life of the party if you ever attend one. Ready?
No.
I understand. Take your time.
Hi there.
Goodbye. That was a great talk.
There is that child. I've been looking for him all over. He's been acting all sorts of strange. I think he must have eaten a bad fruit or something. If you see him, tell him his mother is looking for him. Don't mention that I'm extremely mad.
Sorry, are you the mother? I could have given you a different voice. But also, no. I stand by it. Wait, let me...
The word moist should be outlawed.
I mean, okay. Yeah, y'all let me break into people's houses who ain't got shit. But people who have shit that I want and deserve, you don't let me in.
Hi there.
Mama does have some opinions and offers them freely. They're not wrong. She ain't, though. Ahaha! You! Do I have anything worth selling? Oh, my glasses! Alright, so I'm currently wearing both pairs 2 and 3. So go ahead and pick. Oh, 1, 4, 5, and or 6. Just 1 pair this time. Alright, fair enough. 1. Alright. Let's see which one's here. Oh, this one's okay. Take enough of that one. And now we put on this one. With my lovely little, like, flowery accent. It actually kind of suits the game. Oh man, my face sure does feel different with only 1 pair of glasses. The 2 glasses look will forever be iconic, though. I agree. All right. Is there anything? We have an eclipse. Fantastic. And I do also have, oh, Why don't I have a command for this? But I do also have an archive, which you should be able to access by just doing !archive. Or it's on my about page as well. And when my VODs go down here, I put them up on my YouTube channel. And then I like to do what I call best bits, which is like compilations.
Well, hello there, customer. Is our catalogue not to your satisfaction? Are you interested in some specialized items? Oh, a wood print, you say? Yes, yes, I know it. It sat in my special stock for an eternity, and then suddenly everyone was looking for it. At first, it was this pedantic person, very rude. And worse, they were haggling on everything. I didn't even tell them of the print, gave them some junk instead. And then later, this giant walrus lady came in and demanded that I sell it to her. The thought crossed my mind to start a bidding war. She offered me some serious coin for it. That lady, let me tell you, she was loaded. Anyway, that's all I know about it. I can't help you with the print, but feel free to browse my wares.
Useless. Just like a capitalist. Pork! How many monies? Okay, so I need some... Ooh, I do need more linen seeds. Man! This costs a lot of monies. Wow, 990 monies for one bag of apple seeds, which will assuredly grow into one tree. Okay, let's buy 3 of those. I will buy 3 of those. And 3 of 4, 4, 5. Yikes, then I can only buy 2 leek seeds. Or 1 pork. I will buy 1. Okay, it's very cute. You're still an extortionist, but you're cute. Oh, wait! Don't I have... I do. Gliding? I can fly! Give.
Oh, my baby.
With my hat! Oh my god. Stop. This is too dang cute. So I can go up and then... Ha 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 ha! Yes! Signed vintage poster. I'm so cool! Oh my god. I love this. Wow. Still can't break into people's houses though, unfortunately. But I can glide with my hat. I love Stella too. What a great main character. Uppies! Okay, hang on. I think I know how to get to this Uppies. Oh, that means that on that one island where the thing is too far away, I could probably run, jump, and glide now. Is this enough Uppies? Yes!
You look like you're on a mission. Let me guess. My mom sent you, right?
Yeah!
It was a matter of time. I like being on this lamppost. I like taking my time. Ooh. If that doesn't gel with my mom and her conception of time, well, too bad. Her house, her rules, I don't think so. I'm gonna go live in the mountains and not bother anyone.
Me too!
Let's see if she likes that.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to speak to you. I'm trying to get treasure. Uppies! Excuse. Uppies, I say. Excuse? What? How you not give me big uppies? I know I said in previous every time Spouse and I open I can't believe how good. Honestly, everything about this, the trees, the constellations in the background, the way that, like, they have the little spirits attached to the people. Yeah, just phenomenal.
What a bust. Sorry, Stella. Oh, damn it. Enough is enough. I'm done wasting my time. I won't be looking for that hoodlum anymore. I don't need him to be happy. I don't need to hear his stupid jokes and incessant yammering. I don't need his legs. I don't need to be suffocated by his floral cologne. I don't need to have him constantly showering me with praise. I don't need to see his flamboyant mane. I don't. Let's go back to the boat, Munchkin. Oh, she's so sad. Need to give a hug. I know it won't fix everything. Maybe it can help just a little bit. Okay, I know you're sad. I understand. Would you like some paella? Hey!
Lady!
What?
Way too fancy. Fine dining is a concept. Oh, okay. So I know that she said she likes plain dishes. I wonder if that means that she just likes the same ingredient cooked with itself.
I know the hug animations. They're so cute.
Oh, wait, can I fly somewhere? Is that perhaps a cool secret little thing? Alright, just water. Oh, you can even do it in and out of the water. How cool. Alright, let's go back to the boat. It's too dark to navigate. Oh. Letter from Albert. Side Ventures poster. Magic Mystery Parade 1967 classic. Should be sold.
Dear valued customer, we are running a special promotion. Enclosed is a new type of building, all part of our new Fun-tacular series. An air draft device. We hope you enjoy your time soaring through the air. Albert, your local shipwright.
Cool. Oh, my coal is finished. So my question is... Pork! She likes plain... dish type healthy. Meal size small, meal size plain, grilled fish, right? So does that mean... Because if I just cook that, considered a veggie when used in the kitchen. If I just cook that, it's gonna be grilled vegetables, right? Or there's also that fruit. Oh well, let's cook some pork chops. So I can finally get Atul off my back. Coffee. Do some late night gardening, which is actually what I do in real life because I come home from work. Rice! Oh wow. I guess I forgot that I found rice. I just found rice in a box in the ocean. Mystery seed? What the fuck? Wait a second. It can grow into shit that isn't even food? Okay, I'm kind of into it. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do it again. An empty bottle, an old rug, and one of those, like, useless shell things. It grew glass, carpet, and a dead, useless crustacean. Phenomenal. I love when game developers do shit like that. Oh, I stayed up all night. Well, if I got no sleep, neither do you. Wake up. On yon man. Where does the song work again? Is it only? It is only the garden, and now that fishes. Ooh, tuna. I think it only works. Crew Mr. Krabs. Let's go and see if we can catch a tuna. It only works in the garden. And I think Summer has taken over playing it for me now. Pork chops! Do those count as, okay, regular comfort? Regular, small snack. Interesting. Oh wait. Let me... Good morning, Sprout. Let me give you your pork chops.
Oh.
What? Pork chops? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am so excited. Oh, I love how the letters are moving. They look so damn tasty.
Ooh.
And they are.
Ooh.
Sprout, you're a miracle, you know that? Oh, this is just so good.
Oh.
Ha! Now I feel just a bit guilty. And I'm sorry you're running all these culinary errands for me.
Oh.
Look, there was this kid at work, Craig. It's always a Craig. We used to have these long and tight union negotiations.
Oh.
All-nighters. Everyone would be at a standstill. Everyone was so hungry and every restaurant was closed.
Oh.
I would send Craig on these endless 24-hour grocery stall crawls for me. I would ask for these impossible gets. Saffron, sumac, or even anise. It was something like the 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Our goal was to make the tastiest chops in the world. A meal for everyone. On both sides of the table.
Oh.
To calm heads and to appease stomachs. The first part didn't always work, but everyone was always well fed. I don't know how he did it, but Craig would always find everything on my list. Craig was a drug dealer and had connections.
Oh.
I would joke with him that he would have to break into people's houses to get this stuff. Jeez, maybe he did. I don't know how you did it, Sprout.
Oh.
You made it taste like home. Here's to you and Craig. Craig didn't do shit in this instance. It was me. Don't give him credit when he doesn't deserve it.
Oh, how about a meal, Stella? I am starving.
Here, have exactly 1 strawberry.
Oh, thank you. I was quite hungry.
That filled you up from an emaciated apple all the way to full. All right. Let's water the rice, shall we? Who knows? Craig is... what a name. Names are bizarre. Okay, so that's watering, but... oh, I have made it to the tuna place. Let's catch a tuna! Maybe? We'll see. It's probably gonna be pretty hard to catch a tuna. Oh, the music! This is great. Oh my god. This is incredible. It's just imagining a baby. Yeah, like a Craig should come fully formed and be about 35. This is so much fun! Ah! No, it's no longer fun! God damn it! Give me back my tuna! Come on! It really did. Hey! I didn't do anything! catch this fish, my first act is gonna be to punch it in the mouth. Like, how dare you? This is worse than those stupid fishing games at Dave & Buster's. Come on! You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Doing something wrong? Do I need to like upgrade my fishing? Fish. Probably trying to survive it. Like, inconvenient. This is very rude. Oh man! Okay, it's gotta be something where I don't have... Can I upgrade my fisher? Do I need to like complete more things?
Oh, the little daffodil.
Air draft. Finally, you could go see some clouds. Except that I cannot because I don't have it. Thanks for the clip. Astrid's bungalow. I have enough that I can build her a house. Build a house for the big cat. Bam! Look at that. Okay, I would want to live there. That's sick. An orchard, but I need nebula thread in order to do that. Okay, Sarah. Here's what I think we're gonna do. Yes, and I greatly appreciate you making clips. I'm gonna, I have the day off today. And one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm going to add in some more clips for my introductory clip screen. So, you've got a surprise. But you're playing a recorder and that's the sound of a flute. Oh well.
Perfect. Stella, you gotta be kidding me. This house is just fantastic. You know, I love simple things. Simple things that make me feel good and warm inside. What can I say? I just don't like it when it's too complicated or luxurious.
We do love a day off.
I just don't. That's who I am. I've always been like that as far as I can remember. When I was young, many of my friends were pretty rich and famous. You know, artists, philosophers, sports athletes.
Taking 2 weeks off my birthday. I love that for you. Well done.
I've always attracted the finest people. What can I say? But it didn't mean a thing back then and still doesn't up to this day. That's probably why I ended up marrying Giovanni. He was so simple, yet so elegant, so genuine, but also fun and unpretentious. And he didn't have a dime to his name. Still doesn't, I guess. Okay, I gotta admit, I think I miss him.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I know I shouldn't. I know he's a worthless riffraff. I know he probably doesn't give a shit about me now. But I just can't forget about him. Hey, Munchkin, do you think you could check the mail? Maybe Olga has written to us about him, as she said she would. I would be so grateful if you did. Thanks a lot, Stella. I won't forget this.
Check in the mail. A letter from Olga. I am taking no time off of work until I actually need to, because I am saving up all of my PTO and all of my days because I have a couple surgeries that I gotta do within the next year. And I'm like, I'm gonna need like 6 weeks of recovery time, so I'm not gonna ask for any days off. make as much money as I can, and that way when I'm like, hey, can I take the entire month off, please? It's, they owe me a little. But also they're really understanding and I really love my job. So, having is an advantage. Yeah, it really is. A letter from Olga. Astrid, big news. You'll be glad to know that my sources have finally panned out. I heard my sister Masha might know something about your husband's whereabouts. You should go and drop in on her. Okay. Wait, special giveaway. Oh, that's the thing.
Stella, I've heard we received another letter from Olga. Masha, you say? She's his sister, and she might know something about Giovanni's location? Huh, okay. Good. Let's go talk to her then. She is, how to put it, special. Me and her, let's say we've never been friends. And Stella, thanks for playing messenger. You're wonderful.
I have only my wisdom teeth out. Oh yeah, I had one wisdom tooth, and it actually came through, so I didn't have to. Damn you! I didn't have to go under for it at all. They just removed it like they would remove any other tooth, and that was pretty great. But I know for some people, having wisdom teeth removed is not a fun experience. I'm excited about the aftermath of the surgeries. I'm not necessarily excited about like the recovery time and what I have to do. You're hungry. Now what? No. I've got a big appetite. Goes well with my love of food. But you know what I would go for? A bucket of fried chicken. What the fuck, man? Why do you keep asking me for things that we do not have? Same, but my came afterward. I came out of anesthesia and was bawling because, oh man, oof. Yeah. They said that oh no, I've run into ice. Okay, the best kind of food comes in buckets. That's, yes. They told me that my wisdom tooth was impacted, but then it came through. So I don't know what happened there, but it's also the only one that existed for me. So I didn't have to deal with it. Recovers not my parents go to school. Oh no! Face was green. Yeah, no, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm glad it is in the past, but I'm sorry that it was ever in your present. Okay, so I can't go yonder because of the ice. And I cannot go yonder to meet Masha until I have gotten... you know what? Let's check out whatever the fuck this thing is. Because I need that nebula fiber stuff anyway. So I think here's what we'll do. We'll get the nebula fiber. I kind of wish I could check to see how I could... Attendance or some nonsense. Man, parents are weird sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, the least important part of school, honestly. What was I doing? What was I saying? Was it important? Probably not. Moving on. I am almost at my streamity time length. So soon. Let's make some more rice. Soon I shall go. However, I want to get this to a reasonable pausing point for the day. And I want to see if I can maybe make my boat bigger before we get to the pausing point for the day. Another odd seed has grown! Alright, who wants to guess? What? Whoa! 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 You just hop up here? Like a motherfucker? What? What do I do with that? How do I... What? What just happened? And what do I do? I feel like I need to unlock something, probably. That was very surprising. Okay. So, I'll just, pull this and see what happens. An empty bottle and an empty shell. Alright, boring. You didn't give me a rug this time. And I took that personally. So, I couldn't seem to interact with it at all, which leads me to believe very low yield, very rude. Couldn't seem to interact with it, which leads me to believe that I have to progress something else in the story before I can. And now I'm gonna put on. Wait, how do I put on the safe travel mode? Bah. Because I just want to get there. Very rude, not demure, not mindful, not cutesy. Okay, honchu. Easy peas. I love that Stella also kind of uses her hat like a blanket. It's very cute. Oh, there's something to see. Yeah. I often go back and I talk to my previous self at my fine old age, and I let myself know that I was doing the best that I could with the resources and the knowledge that I had at the time, and it's good that I've learned, but I don't need to be upset with myself for not having learned then. Easier said than done, but I try to just kind of like, I'll like physically hold myself sometimes, and just be like, just remember, you know, at every point in your life, you're doing the best you can. Your best just changes over time. Okay, the lights got turned back on. Ah, my eyes adjust.
Look at this, so pretty.
Can you grow me some cooler stuff this time with that odd seed packet? So important. It really is, yeah. And I think something that I journal a lot, and I think something I wrote in my journal maybe like a year ago was that I'm really proud of every version of myself because that's how I got here. And sure, as I am now, I would make and do make different choices. But that's the point, right? Because I made the other choices that I made, and maybe I would make different choices now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the choices I was making before were wrong or bad. They were just younger, you know. And not that there's like an age thing where it's like, ah, yes, with age you'll always be smarter or better. Like, I'm not saying that. But sometimes, yes, Gwen isn't here. We've established that. Sometimes your younger self makes choices that your older self wouldn't make. And again, as long as you can learn something from it and you can understand that you would make different choices, then you haven't failed. It's again, much easier said than done. But something that I've long believed is that as long as you learn something from every choice you make, as long as you grow even just a little bit, even just to say, oh, I wouldn't do that again, good, bad, indifferent, then you know,
It's not a stopping point. And failure itself is not a stopping point. Failure itself is a natural part of the process. The stopping point is shame. And that's really where, you know, it gets you. Because if you let yourself be ashamed of choices or ashamed of decisions or ashamed of the past, that's how you get stuck. That's how you don't grow. Failure is literally built in, right? Like, it's the scientific method. Like, you don't decide that something goes from hypothesis to theory until you've tried and failed at least once. It's much harder to do in an emotional sense and in a healing sense, of course, but it's just as important, in my opinion. And that's actually why eventually, in the 7 million projects that I want to start, I actually really want to start a podcast called I Suck at This, because I want to talk to people about failure. Because everyone fails. You're going to fail. And the second that you decide that you want to do something, even if you've done it before, you'll probably fail. And that's okay. Because again, it is a natural byproduct of just doing anything. I fail all the time. I've been knitting since I was 9 years old. I've been knitting for 25 years. And I guess I'll just talk right now because the boat is boating on its own anyway. I've been knitting for 25 years, and I still, like, just yesterday, I started one of these. I'm making myself like some, yeah, I know, I'm excited. It will be like an interview-based podcast, and I have some people that I've already lined up. But I have to get other things off of my list before I start new ones, they say for the millionth time to themselves. I started making myself these little cotton washcloths out of cotton yarn. And, exactly, mistakes are proof that you're trying. And I was like, okay, I have these two colors. I kind of had this idea. I was like, I could go with a simpler pattern, or I could try out this other pattern that I want to do. And I got, like, I don't know, 12 rows in, and I looked at it, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like how this is working up. I don't like how the colors are combining in this sense. And if I had just looked at it and gone, I have failed to make the washcloth, this is bad, then I wouldn't have a washcloth. But instead I was like, okay, I tried it. It didn't work. I'll just do a different pattern. Like, and it's not that I'm, you know, bad at knitting or that I should give up knitting or anything like that. It was just a part of the process. I tried and it didn't work, so then I did something else and I ended up making the washcloth and finishing it this morning. Like, and it's done now, so I have a new washcloth that I could use. Like, and if we are able to get past the idea that mistakes or failure or, you know, quote unquote being bad at something is reason to not do something, then we'll be unstoppable. Truly. I didn't mean to go into Gwen's house. I was trying to feed the cat. Hello. Oh, wow, you are starving. Oh, wait, you don't like fine dining. Acquired taste? Simple? Mm-hmm. Okay, you like that. I'm gonna go grill some more shellfish. And yeah, it's very hard to get out of that headspace. Rice! Saying I'm more creative, but keep getting set back. It doesn't look perfect how I wanted to. I don't want to do it anymore. Yep. Trust me. Ooh, boy. Do I ever understand. Especially when you couple in any kind of anything. Like trauma, parenting, like any sort of external influence, society, right? Like it's very, even just like social media, it's very, very difficult to feel like, oh, these other people, and again, I've been a musician since I was like, I've been writing songs. I went to college for music. I have won awards. I've played around the world. I still will always and forever probably. I'm like, I'm not good enough.
I don't, whatever. I'll never be as good as someone else, and that's something that like you just kind of have to accept. There will always be people who are quote unquote better than you, but there will always be people who aren't as experienced and aren't as skilled. And the thing that I remind myself of is two things, really. Number one is do what you like for you, and don't worry about what other people are doing, because they're doing it. Let them do that. That's their thing. Even if you feel like you're doing the same thing but not as well, you're not doing the same thing. It's just not happening. And then also, a phrase that I remind myself of often is hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I really would love if, as a society, we could just disband with this idea that artists are solely talented. Of course, I think there's, factor it in, right? Like, it's an aspect of it. But you can't just go around being like, oh my god, they're so talented, they're so da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They fucking worked. It's a skill. Just like any other trade or labor or career is a skill set, so is art. And in the same way that someone doesn't wake up one morning able to run a marathon, they practiced, they trained to run that marathon. NBA players don't wake up being like, I, make 3-pointers every single time. They train for that. And yes, again, natural affinity. Oh no, the ads! I'll wait. I'll wait until they're back. I think this might be actually a good idea, a good time to just switch over to this. Screw it. I just got a protein drink. Mine was Cracker Barrel. Oh man, I haven't been to a Cracker Barrel in so long. I think the last time I went to a Cracker Barrel was when I was in college. But yeah, I forget exactly, thanks to my ADHD, I forget exactly what I was saying. Art and creativity, even in an intangible sense. I'm not even talking about a specific sense like visual art or music or anything to that effect. But creativity is a skill set. It is something that gets better when practiced. I'm just gonna pause this and go back to the main screen because I think I'm done gaming for now, but I still want to hang out and chat for a little bit. But yeah, it's intuition is something that you can practice. Creativity is something that you can practice. It's like if you design things for a long time, little by little, it becomes second nature to kind of see what makes a good design, what works for certain styles. Just like if you are a tradesperson or you work in a steel mill, little by little, those things become second nature. Those things become muscle memory. Those things become just unconscious actions. In the same way that if you work retail, you memorize the aisle locations, the shelves, the prices, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily happen overnight. It's developed over time. It's practiced. And if we could just view art and creativity in that same sense, I think we would be a lot better off, frankly, personally, professionally, societally. And not just think of it as this, like, amorphous, intangible, set-in gift from the heavens that is unexplainable. It's like, again, natural affinity, sure, that might be there, but that doesn't mean that you can't learn to do something for which you have no natural affinity.
tweet to post Arena on Instagram because it just felt so bad. Something I truly enjoyed, surrounded by ideas that need to be.
Yep. I do things that I'm bad at all the time. Honestly, I like playing video games because I'm kind of bad at most of them. I'm very happy that I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't need to be good at something if I like doing it. I love playing chess. Am I particularly good at chess? No. But I love playing chess. It's fun. And I wish that we could encourage other people to do things that they love and enjoy, regardless of whether or not they're good at it. Because one, kind of like you said, you don't need to monetize everything. And you don't need to become proficient. Plenty of people love singing. And this is something that, like, I know I say this in jest, but at the same time, it is kind of true. I genuinely believe that everyone can sing. And now my tongue-in-cheek follow-up to that is usually whether or not anybody else wants to hear it is a separate conversation. But, like, in a serious sense, I do believe that everyone loves to sing. Whether or not they are going to do it in front of anyone. And, like, yeah, to a certain extent, whether or not anybody else wants to hear it. Which I don't mean in a disparaging way, but I just mean that, like, you can enjoy singing, but maybe it's not suited to be a career move for you. But also, I'm not the one to make that judgment call. And, like, I think, again, it's too easy to just gatekeep artistic endeavors especially. And decide that, you know, there's like some finite number of spaces for creative or artistic individuals to occupy, which is not true at all. But it's scarcity mindset, but with the arts is, you know. Yeah, and singing is very important. Like, there's so many different styles, there's so many different ways to sing, and sometimes it's just important to do it because it just helps get that energy out, you know? Yeah, I love Chapel Roan. But yeah, the people that I take the most issue with on social media are the people who gatekeep and the people who make it seem like they've got all the answers and they've got it all together and they can single-handedly, you know, do this one thing, and if you're not doing as well as them, then you're not succeeding. And I'm like, okay, first of all, people like that who have like high up influencer clout, we'll just say, 9 times out of 10, they have a team. They're not doing the job of 17 people. They have 17 people doing the job of 17 people. And they're the face of that brand, which is fine, but you need to be transparent about that. Because otherwise you are doing a disservice to your followers and you're doing a disservice to yourself, because you're making your followers feel like shit because all they're getting is your face being like, do what I do every single day and you too can succeed. And that's not true, right? So it's false advertising in that sense. And then you're doing yourself a disservice because you are allowing yourself to discourage other people and to make them feel like they'll never be good enough, which, whether they intend to make other people feel like that or not, is kind of irrelevant, right? Like impact versus intent. Yeah, like it feels like a weird game. Absolutely, it does a little bit. It's like, and I totally get the whole like keeping up with the Joneses mindset. I've fallen into that trap myself. Years ago, when I was much younger, I think like for the first time ever, this was, oh God, I don't even think, maybe like Twitter and Instagram had like just started existing. So like Facebook was the place. So this tells you how long ago this was.
but I posted not on my personal page. Maybe I did post it on my personal page. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I posted it on like my music page or on my personal page, but one of the two. The point is, I posted something about struggling with like the come down off of some like big summer concert that I had played, and or just struggling with like my depression in general. Again, the core of it is I posted something about struggling, not in like a self-pitying poor me kind of way, but just being honest and transparent about what I was going through. And again, to be perfectly honest and transparent, my dad was like, you shouldn't post that on social media. People don't want to see that. And how I internalized that was only post the good times, never tell anybody on social media or off if you're struggling. And so for a very, very, very long time, because keep in mind, when I posted this, I think I was like 16. I was a teenager. I was going through a lot because teenagers go through a lot. And I probably for like probably for a solid 15 years, I maintained that, and I didn't tell people what I was struggling with or about less than like pleasant times. I internalized a lot. I kept a lot inside, and all that did was make my struggle that much worse. It didn't help me, and then it didn't help other people because they would see, you know, oh, you're doing so well, and so this and so that, and then maybe they would actually like see me in person, or I would hang out with, you know, friends or be at a show or whatever, and they only saw the highlight reel. And now my entire like platform brand self, you know, thing is I'm just like, nah, fuck it. I feel a lot of things. I feel a lot of things very deeply, and I think that it needs to be talked about and normalized. And I think that it is important to, if you're going to get on social media, I think it's important to share, again, barring like personal privacy, internet safety. I totally get that. And no one is entitled to have to share what they don't want to share. But I think it's important to be able to have a space for yourself to share all of those things, and not always be exciting and entertaining, because life is not always exciting and entertaining. And it gives me the same feeling as like good vibes only people, because I'm like, nah, fuck that. All the vibes. I live through all the vibes, so I should be able to hold space for all the vibes, whether I like the vibes or not, because that's the human experience. The human experience is all the vibes. The human experience is the roller coaster. The human experience is the good, the bad, the indifferent, the unpleasant, the wins, the challenges, and the mediocre. It's the extremes, and it's everything in between. And if you're not experiencing all of those things, and you're not holding space for or allowing yourself to sit with all those things, I'm not saying live there all the time, but if you're not at least recognizing that exists, then again, I think you're just doing yourself a disservice. And I think that honestly your life will be much harder than if you were to be like, all right, today's shit, you know? Or today I just don't feel right, or something feels off, or I'm just tired, or I can't quite, like, whatever the case may be. I'll absolutely make this part of the VOD rewatchable, for sure. I'm happy to. And that's, you know what, I will make this promise, because I know my brain. At the end of today, I will cut this. I'll comp this lovely chat that we've had, and I will immediately post it to YouTube. And then I will take the YouTube link and I will post it in Discord. That will be my project for today. That is my promise, and I am making it to you and to myself. Which, by the way, Mediocre, if you want, please do join our Discord. I'm assuming that you're at least 18 years old because you're here. So feel free to come join the Discord server so that you can have that link as well. And then I know I didn't... come on. I want to typey things. Let me typey things. Let me typies. So that way you have the link to the YouTube channel as well. Come on, tablet. Okay, great. It's good. Okay, great. Yeah. So, yeah, because this is something that I like to talk about. And actually, I guess maybe this will be like my official announcement or whatever. Part of, I know earlier I referenced my diagnosis, and obviously I've just sort of begun being open about it, but I hadn't been making any announcements. However, one of the things that this diagnosis has helped me to understand and helped me to realize is that I want to go back to school, and I want to get a master's degree, and I want to become a grief counselor for the living. And what I mean by that is grief. Yes, obviously there's grief when you lose someone. There's grief when someone passes away. There's grief when you go through any kind of like big shock. But there's also small grief. There's you know, the grief of moving somewhere new, perhaps, or just like general life changes. And I would love to be able to offer therapy for like non-grief related issues as well. Because I think that like the conversations like we're having now, you know, kind of talking about shame and failure and life and just this sort of bombardment of pressure from societal expectations and social media expectations is a weight and a grief in its own kind. And I want to be able to sort of help people with that. So yeah, it's kind of a, you know, because like I know for me the grief of my own diagnosis, right? Like having to accept and process and give up what I thought my life was going to be for what my life will probably look like, and being willing to kind of face the unknown with bravery and hopefulness, but also being grounded in the day-to-day, and remembering that it is day to day, and in much the same way of like what we've been talking about, of just like letting other people's lives and highlight reels and expectations and goals be theirs, and trying to divest ourselves from that it's hard. And I think that there's like some grief and some loss there, because sometimes you do have life goals that, not that you need to give up, but maybe you just need to rework a little bit. And I want to be able, I don't know, all I've ever wanted is to be able to help people, and my life seems to be shaping up in a very specific way to be able to help people in a very specific way. And sometimes it's being chaotic while playing video games, and other times it's having conversations like this. And I love that. I love that they go hand in hand and they're not mutually exclusive, you know. Because I have conversations like this with people a lot, and those are my favorite conversations, I think. I don't really do shit about the weather. I like to talk about this stuff. Love to have resources like this in college. Yeah. Yep. No,
I completely understand that. And, what else? I sort of feel lack of this kind of research. No, absolutely. And I agree with you. Agree with you both, really, is that like a resource like this, because it's not always big grief, right? You know, sometimes it's a small thing, like your favorite mug breaks. And is that on the same level as you and your best friend no longer speak anymore because of circumstances are out of control? Honestly, maybe, because emotions are weird and everyone feels things at different levels. And so I think it's important that we're able to both say, all right, you've lost your favorite mug, and not like, Freudian over what did you think the mug represents? Like, I'm not saying that, but like, that is a kind of grief. And sometimes what that can tie into, like for me personally, I constantly feel like I'll get something nice and I'll get something new, and then one thing that will happen and I feel like I can't have nice things. Like, I got this mug and it's one of my favorite mugs. It says Hero Legend Dad on it. And then I think I like dropped something when I was like I was washing dishes, and I like dropped something and it chipped one crack, and I had like only had that mug for a month. And like, it's a mug, right? It's the whole, it's not really about a mug thing. It was just yet another experience of like, I just got this mug and I love it. And yet again, something happens where I can't have nice things. I still have the mug. The mug is still perfectly usable. I just don't drink out of that little corner, right? But there's still a tiny piece of grief to that. And like, being able to then go, okay, why do I feel like I can't have nice things? Is that actually a thing? Or is it just, I do have nice things. They're not perfect. They're not movie worthy, but that's because I use them. And they're still nice and they're still functional. Maybe I don't put them on display in IKEA, but that doesn't mean it's not still nice. And then sort of getting outside your own head a little bit and being able to shift your perspective can help, And yeah, it can absolutely be the little things. I just had no real reaction except, oh, it's awful, I'm sorry, but I was having some issues logging into something and just got so mad and upset. Yep, absolutely. It can be wildly unrelated, or seem wildly unrelated to something bigger that, again, ties into whatever the case may be. And sometimes, maybe the way that you're processing that, like maybe you do still feel kind of no real reaction. And I think that's okay too, because sometimes, how do I put this? Sometimes we have too much going on. Sometimes we have so many feelings. I think especially, and I'm not saying that either of you are neurodivergent or anything like that. I'm just equating it to my own experience in this sense. I think sometimes it's very easy for neurodivergent people to feel the constant like yarn tangle of emotions, and one little thing comes by and like, oh, let me just like cut this one piece of yarn that seems unrelated to this other piece of yarn, but then the whole thing falls apart and it's no longer a yarn tangle. It's like wet spaghetti and you don't have a fork, and it's just absolute frustration and madness and chaos. And so I think it's also easy, whether you are neurodivergent or not, to let your emotions take a back seat, especially if you've already got something going on and then something happens. Because like, I know for me,
years ago, when my maternal great-grandfather died, I didn't care. And to this day, I still kind of don't. Because I didn't have a relationship with him like that. And it's not that I was, like, dancing or celebrating his passing. Of course not. But I did not grieve like I grieved when I lost my cat a couple years ago. And I think that speaks to the complicated nature, again, of human emotions, of human relationships. And I think we also should allow for not being sad. Maybe not being sad immediately, maybe not being sad at all, maybe not being sad to the extent that we feel other people are sad, and so we feel like we should be sad at that level. And obviously all of this is just my opinion. I'm not a qualified professional yet. But I've always felt very close to grief and death in like a transformative sense, right? Like the end of one thing, the beginning of another is a death of you know, like in the tarot, death isn't actually like death or an ending. It's a closing of one chapter and a beginning of a new one in certain contexts, or a transition from one place to another. Yeah, just not judging your emotions. Something that, and this might sound a little bit weird, and I don't care if anyone believes me or not. Spiritfarer is very apt for this. I'm glad. That's why I was like, you know what, let me just leave the music up in the home screen and everything for this. But totally fair. Again, if you don't believe this, totally fair. If you don't give any credence to it, I know what actually happened, and that's fine. I have done some what's often referred to as like connecting and questioning, and, or for lack of a better word, like channeling certain etheric beings. I'm obviously very spiritual. I've studied tarot for years. I'm also a witch and a light worker, so to give you some context. But one of the higher beings that I connected to and spoke with once was Buddha, and he gave me this advice, which I have carried with me, and kind of ties into what we're talking about now, which is you do not always need to know what the emotion is. Sometimes it is enough to know that you feel it. And it goes kind of like what Owen just said, was like out with judging our emotions, in with observing them and taking care of ourselves. Sometimes it's just enough to know I feel a particular way. You don't necessarily need to analyze it. You don't necessarily need to qualify it or justify why you feel a particular way. You don't necessarily need to get down to the bottom of things. Sometimes it's enough to know that that's what you feel. And then you can sit with that. And more often than not, just sitting with it, like having a friend over for tea in silence, you know, on the porch, staring out at the trees, not saying anything. Sometimes that's enough. And the feeling can just be felt, and you can move on. Other times, feelings need to be delved into a little bit more. They need to be rooted around. They need to kind of like in a garden, sometimes you need to like dig out the old stuff so that you can change over and till the soil and plant something new, whether it's the same thing but just a new version of the plant, or an entirely different plant. But then other times it's just about being like, I feel weird. Maybe you don't even know what the weird is. Maybe it's not even a bad weird, but you just feel weird. And leaving it at that. Because, yeah, I am very much, I overthink everything, including but not limited to my overthinking. And always wanting to be solving things, always wanting to have the solution.
Yeah, exactly. Some, diamonds are made under pressure, but dough needs to be left to rest in order to rise. Every person, every situation, every emotion needs something different. And it's very easy, and not judging at all because I do the same thing. It's very easy to want to apply a one-size-fits-all. It's very easy to want to fix everything. It's very easy to want to solve everything because, again, I do the same thing myself. And it's much harder to say, I'm just going to be with this for as long as it hangs around and see what happens and relinquish a little bit of control in that sense. And the irony is, from my own experience, when I've been able to do that, usually what happens is, in a moment of complete what feels like apropos of nothing, out of left field, wasn't even thinking about it necessarily, I can come upon the core of it and I can usually release it, or it eventually just goes away without me thinking about it, and then I go, oh, I guess I don't feel weird anymore. And then also, in a more grounded, tangible, practical sense, sometimes you just fucking need to eat something and drink some goddamn water and take a nap. Sometimes that is what you need because everything ties into everything else. Body, to me, that's what it means, like the unification of body, mind, and spirit. Sometimes it literally is, you need to drink some water, or you need to take a step back, or you need to just touch grass. And I'm not going to be one of those people who's like, have you tried to cure your depression by going for a walk? Because that's bullshit, and that's not how that works. I'm not saying that's the case at all. What I am saying is that emotions always have been and will always be temporary and malleable to a certain extent. Sometimes the temporary is a lot longer, but it's still temporary. And for me, especially when, like, my anxiety kicks up about a certain thing and I start to spiral, I tell myself, eat something, get a glass of water, and if you have time for it or you have space for it, take a nap. If none of those three things work, then you may panic. And that works for me because usually the food and the water help. The nap usually helps too. But also it lets me know that I can panic if I need to. I can give in to my anxiety if I need to. But first, I have to try something else. I allow myself to spiral, and I go, okay, we're gonna spiral. If spiraling is what we need to do and nothing else works, then yeah, let's spiral. However, first, let's see if we can do these other things to avoid the spiral or to figure out why we might spiral. And then if those things don't work, spiraling it is. I'm not telling myself I can't feel something or telling myself I can't be a certain way. I'm just seeing if there's something else that needs to happen first. And yeah, I do love that quote too. If you feel like you hate everybody, eat something. If you feel like everybody hates you, sleep. If you feel like you hate yourself, take a shower. Yeah. I would love to make focaccia. I've made other types of bread. I love bread. But I've never made focaccia. It's probably easy. Oh yeah, focaccia is a big trust the process bread from what I've seen and heard. But yeah. I gotta get some fresh garlic, and then I will make focaccia. I tell my bread story on stream. I tried once in high school and have not tried since. Yes, thank you for like chatting and having these conversations.
I will talk for the next 7 hours if no one stops me. Because again, I think it's so important, and I think that we don't often give ourselves these kinds of conversations. I think it's really easy to like feel weird about talking about it. Feel like, I don't know, awkward, or like, oh, how is the other person gonna take it? I've gotten to a point in my life now where like, I don't give a fuck if anybody believes me about like the spiritual stuff, about the emotional stuff. Like, it is what it is, and I'm just gonna share it, and other people can do what they want with that information. I'm so glad that this has been like helpful, because like I think I've needed to kind of have this conversation too. And yeah, that's another big thing, is like going back to the emotions and the, you know, like taking a nap and everything, giving yourself time to rest, be it sleep or not, but giving yourself time to rest, to be off, and frankly to do nothing, not as an inactivity, but as an activity. Doing nothing is an active process. And I think it's really, really important to give yourself time and space to do that. And I've started building in, I call them my stay home all day days, where I don't leave my house, I don't go on social media, I don't talk to anybody. 9 times out of 10, I clean my house, I get some projects done. You know, like I'm not necessarily not, quote unquote, not doing anything. But I also have other days that are my do nothing days. I let myself sleep in, I don't set an alarm. And I understand that not everyone's life allows for these kinds of things. So I'm not trying to be like, one size fits all, blah, blah, blah. I think that there are ways to carve out spaces like this for yourself, but everybody's life looks different. And so that's going to take different tools to carve out those spaces. And honestly, I will offer, if y'all want to chat more about this or ask questions or like come up with a way of, you know, how can I carve out space for myself like this, I'm happy to help. But like my do nothing days are quite literally, I do nothing. And then I tell myself I am not allowed to get mad at myself for doing nothing, because that's what I decided to do. Even if at the end of the day I wished I had done something, I tell myself, well, what you did was rest. What you did was nothing. What you did was honor your body's need to shut off and not accomplish anything. Because it's so easy to only rest when we've hit a wall. It's so easy to only rest when we've gotten to the point that we're burned out and we don't have anything else to do or to be or to give. Guilt is a hell of a drug. And internalized capitalism is the worst kind of guilt. Because again, it's always going to tell you that if you're not being a productive member of society, even in your own home, then you're not worth something. And you're not worth loving yourself. You're not worth being happy. You're not allowed to be content, which is some bullshit. But it's constant, and it's very easy to listen to that. I spent pretty much the entire time that we were in quarantine tearing myself apart and rebuilding myself and learning how to talk to myself and accepting, or at least trying to be aware of when do I need to give myself a stern talking to and be like, hey, you're letting yourself whatever, so let's, you know, pull this shit together a little bit. And going, okay, is this my body and my brain asking me to not accomplish anything today because it needs this period, right? This dough needs time to rise. And so can I honor that? And I'll say this to myself. I said this to myself just the other day. Is there anything that I can do within my own home, whatever the case may be? Is there anything that I can do that will both honor my body's needs to rest with my brain's desire to accomplish something?
Even something small, like putting my next work week schedule into my phone calendar so that I'm not expending a lot of energy, but I feel like I've done something. And that's helped me, as well as sometimes I'll give myself a very stern talking to be like, hey, you said you wanted to do this today. What's holding you back? What do you think is causing you to not do X or to let yourself do something else instead? And then I have to be honest with myself because I'm the only one holding me accountable. And yeah, being an adult is weird, man. You have to like self-parent. It's very strange, but I should probably go and eat part of my mountain of curry and give myself the rest of the night to just rest and watch some shows and maybe start another washcloth. Self-parenting is so real, and it really does suck. Sometimes, though, I let myself run amok, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be rebellious, and I'm not even going to listen to me. And you need that sometimes. It's a balance. It's all just a balance. Yes, we will definitely play more Spiritfarer. I started to say Spiritfarer, and then I started to say tomorrow, and I was like, Spiritfarer. It's a brand new game. It's set in Egypt. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday, at 4 p.m. Pacific. And then I honestly think next week, I kind of want to test out doing Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific. So I think starting next week, I might try that out. I've been doing Wednesdays and Thursdays for a minute, but my intuition is like, you should try Tuesdays and Thursdays next week. So I'm going to run with it. So this week, we will do tomorrow, Thursday. And then starting next week, it will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I will post an update in the Discord as well with the new schedule and all that. But then I'm going to get off here. I'm going to cut out this lovely chat that we have had as like a mental health chat. And then I'm going to post it on my YouTube, and I will ping y'all in the Discord as well. So for tonight, thank you, both of you, and Mediocre, it was so nice to meet you. Welcome in, and thank you, Owen, for bringing them in. This has been absolutely lovely. Okay, I should probably be a good little streamer and raid someone, because I'm so bad at raiding people. Let me see if I've got friends. That also give the same vibe that we have created in the studio tonight. Yes! Let's go raid my friend Dan. He is an incredible musician and just an all-around delightful, wonderful human being. So let's raid Dan. I love him. I haven't been able to raid his channel as a while. Wonderful, chill music. Again, just incredible phenoms. And, okay, if you are subscribed to the channel, go ahead and copy-paste that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and copy-paste that. And then, yes, I have posted things, and there's so much cat fur on my microphone. Okay, for now we'll just leave that on so that we can listen to the pretty music on our way out. Oh Lord, yes. Oh Lord, they coming. Oh man, I'm a little sad that I'm out of coffee, but at the same time it is 8 p.m. So maybe I should. Few drops. It's okay. This has been so lovely. My heart feels so content right now. Between the music and the conversation that we just had, this has been lovely. Oh, and then tomorrow, Owen, I will get you your
your shop purchase mailed out. Thank you again. I get it all packed up. I've got really cute little tissue paper and stuff. Hee. So I'll send you that. Okay, so I think in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here we go. There's a bug on my face. I love you. Bye.